Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Oh God, I didn't come up with a joke this time. To Dungeons and Death for the whole
Dungeons
party.
didn't prepare a joke.
Oh, that would have been so good. Anyway, everybody, introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Ace. I play Ace, I guess.
Hi, I'm Aragrea, and I play Despair.
I am Acadius, and I played Jace Thorn.
And I'm Blackchain. I play Zephyr Martorin.
Does everybody remember where we left off last time?
Uh,
I'ma stab it.
we left off at the part where Zephyr basically said, "Crazy, the lot of you," and this was
Yes,
after...
because we're fighting a fucking Aboleth.
Yes.
Well, we're preparing to. I do recall that we led some Kenku and lizard people into our rooms, much to Persephone's chagrin.
Yep.
But that worked out. And we also got a potion, a stench potion of lure monster.
Mm-hmm. And the poison.
Which could be fun.
And the blue potion. I think it's blue.
White and red.
Damn, it's white. I knew it.
If it were green, we would die.
Very true.
The red one will kill you.
Only green things kill you. Duh. Anyway,
I haven't written red poison of DC 14.
I know it's red. Anyway, where do you guys want to go? Because I think you guys are still at the inn.
Yeah.
Yes, we were thinking of going down to the beach. We had just finished up with the Kenku, but beforehand, Zephyr is going to point out if we need to do any shopping, we should do it now. I want to see this flute that my unfortunate play was
Your
the
play
whole
was
purpose
fine.
of. Yeah, there's the whole purpose of doing the play was getting the thing that I never actually received, and I'm feeling a little bit gypped.
So you want to go ahead to get that first, or?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to.
All right. So yeah, that would be up in the Therum district by the tent that is still there. Is everybody else going, or is it just going to be a solo trip, or what's the move?
Despair's gonna go off on her own for a bit.
On her own, okay. Everyone else, you guys got your own things you want to do, or we're just going to tag along?
Ace will go with Zephyr.
Jace will also go with Zephyr.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, as you guys approach the tent, it's not as populated and loud as it was before, but you can tell that a lot of people kind of hang out here pretty frequently, and there are still some instruments going and some people rehearsing lines or whatever and doing some dance routines and such. And as you walk up, almost immediately, it seems, Aloran Veer notices you. Yes, the savior of my play, Zephyr Martorin. What are you doing here, my friend?
Perhaps more savior of the city soon, but we'll see. That's if I survive. But I did come on behalf of our bet.
Oh, the flute or whatever, right?
Yes, indeed.
Talk to Marlene. She should be around here somewhere. It's her flute.
Certainly. If I recall, you said you would give me a more expensive flute than before.
Yeah, I know. I had to beg Marlene to give it to me, but I think she's using it somewhere. Right over there. And she points to Marlene, the elven girl, as she's sitting in her stool in her long white dress, just kind of calmly playing a nice golden-looking flute encrusted with a couple blue gems.
Well, with that, I'm going to reach out to shake Lauren's hand and say, it has been a pleasure. If I don't come back, I'm afraid I've ended up on unfortunate tides.
He grabs your hand for the handshake and puts his other hand on top of yours. Well, that sure would be a tragedy, Mr. Martorin. And he just kind of shakes it and goes back to commanding people around in a sort of an aggressive manner.
I'll head over to Marlene.
As you walk over, she really doesn't acknowledge you. She has her eyes closed, and she's just playing sort of a beautiful tone with the flute, pretty masterfully.
I'll just stand there and listen to it while I wait for her to finish, and I can interrupt.
Yeah, she continues to play it for maybe another minute or so, but then she immediately sets it down and looks at you like she knew you were there the whole time, seemingly, even with her eyes closed. Mr. Martorin,
It was and is.
I assume you're coming for the flute.
Indeed, I am, and to see you once more.
She kind of chuckles and uh, gently puts it in this little carrying case that seems to be bound with like leather, and then ties a little leather strap around it. Be careful with it. Kind of means a lot to me. It's yours now, and I'm happy about that. It doesn't see enough use, but it's not just any flute.
No?
No, it's actually been passed down, not through my family, but just through other musicians and performers throughout the years. And it finally found its way to me, and I felt like I never made good use of it. Um, they call it the flute of the clear mind. I'm not 100% sure what it does, but it used to be used by warriors and bards out on the battlefields, but I don't see much battle myself, so it's not as much use to me as it might be to you.
Well, to be perfectly honest, that is where we head, so perhaps it'll come in handy.
I hope so, but I don't know if it's going to have much use these days. I think when it was used historically, there was a large war of sorts against mages, and it was used mostly against mages. And well, it's not very common in this town, but I hope you find some use for it.
Well, whatever the case, I promise to blow it in your name.
She just kind of smiles and nods at you and politely holds it out to you in her hands.
And I take it without hesitation, but gently.
As you do, she just kind of reaches behind her and picks up a small lute and starts playing that instead, going back to her nice, pretty posture with her eyes closed and playing the lute.
I'll head back over to the group, and I'll open the case and just take a peek at it. Made of gold, you said?
The case is just pretty standard leather bound, but the flute itself, yeah, is made with gold with some sort of blue ruby. Damn it! I always say rubies. Blue gems scattered about.
She said it was made for battle and combat against mages?
There was like some sort of historical war somewhere far away from Verloria that she doesn't know too much about, but it was used by bards as some sort of offered, I guess, defensive tactic is what
Huh.
she really knows about it. That's why she's never really gotten much use out of it. Like it sounds okay as a flute, but it's not really anything special about it musically.
Yeah, it just looks valuable, but I
yeah.
think I'll take 10 minutes and ritual cast identify while I follow the guys.
All right, cool. That's an hour, right? Something like that.
It's 1 full minute of 10 minutes of concentration.
Oh, 10? Okay, cool. In the meantime, where you guys want to go? I guess maybe we catch up with Despair. She wanted to go handle some business of her own.
Yep.
Where are you headed, Despair?
I am headed. I'm actually gonna roll a 1d2 because I'm indecisive on where she would head to.
Okay.
Alright, so she is headed to the blacksmith shop.
Okay. The one in the Therum district, or the one in just the regular part of town?
I think it would be in the Therum district.
All right, cool. You go and it's the same dwarven man with kind of the familiar scowl on his face as this time he's not hammering a hot weapon. He seems to be putting chain link together for a piece of armor that he's been working on, and he seems to be kind of frustrated. He's got a couple tools hanging out of his mouth, and he's just kind of fucking hell, and he doesn't even notice you as you walk up.
She looks around. She's just like, "Hi."
Scared me.
Oh, sorry.
What do you want?
I was hoping if you could sharpen my axe for me.
Sharpen your axe, huh?
If that's fine with you.
He kind of looks it up and down. It's a beautiful thing, I must admit. Where'd you get it from?
I got it from somewhere. It's not very important.
Almost looks familiar to me.
How so?
He just kind of looks at it for a minute. I don't know. I just feel like I've seen weaponry that looks like that before. Anyway, you just wanted shopping, that's it?
Yeah.
No, I can do that for you.
Alright, and she will hand it to him.
I've got to finish a little bit of work, but I can get it to you in like an hour or something like that.
Oh, if you want, I could help you if you want.
You done much blacksmithing in your days?
Not really, but I'm willing to learn. Maybe I could help you, maybe even handing tools or anything like that to you.
He looks his scowl drops for a minute. He's not used to people taking this much of an interest in him, I guess. Well, all right then. What's your name again?
Despair.
Come on over here, Despair. And he starts kind of showing you what he was doing, just kind of looping the pieces together for the chainmail armor. And once you figure out how to do it, you're able to just kind of put them together as he goes over to your weapon and starts sharpening.
Yeah. So he's
And
doing that and like focusing her eyes on the chain links, and she's like fiddling around with it and putting it in how it's supposed to, and she seems pretty distracted from it, distracted mostly from her thoughts. She was just it appeared that she had a lot on her mind, so just going and hanging out somewhere to help probably was gonna aid her in making her a little bit more calmer.
Despair, tell me something.
Hmm.
Your friends came through here not too long ago, and I may have been a little bit short with them. I don't recall what they were asking for. Do you remember?
Oh, they were asking if they could sell the leather armor.
She bought the studded from me, right?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
Don't worry about it.
I will forever make that mistake.
Yeah.
Everybody called me a man when I was playing a woman, so don't worry about it.
Everyone
do
calls
be
me a
like that.
woman when I play a man.
It do be like that. Well, tell you what. And he kind of hands you a small brown sack that sounds like it has coins in it. There's 10 gold in here. If he ever feels like it, come on by and drop off the leather armor, and he can keep this 10 gold.
Alright,
Aw, how sweet.
thank you.
All
And
right.
she'll take it.
The axe should be done. And he kind of hands it over to you. It's a big motherfucker. He's a dwarf, so he's having kind of trouble wielding it as he kind of clumsily hands it over to you.
Oh, thank you. And she'll take it.
Thanks for the help, Despair. See you around.
It's no problem. I hope to see you again soon. And she will leave.
All right.
And she's gonna go back to the group, and she's gonna specifically look for Ace.
Okay. Where were you guys headed after you got done getting the?
I'm focusing on the identify, so wherever you guys
Right,
are going.
right. Oh, okay.
I guess we'll be heading it towards the beach then.
All right. Sounds good. One schmeckend. All right. Yeah. As you're able to study the flute, it is in fact what she says it is, the flute of the clear mind, and it was used in battle against mages because I don't want to tell you too much about it, mainly because I don't know. But the mages tended to use magic that was focused on taking over minds, right? So like charms and things like that. And somebody invented this flute that has 2 extra holes in it that you notice when you were looking. And when you play a certain tune that involves those two notes, it's able to have the chance of clearing whatever mind magic, clear somebody's mind. So cure them of any, um, mental related ailments, essentially.
It's a charm equivalent of lesser restoration then.
Yep.
Cool, gotcha.
And I'll give you the details in a second
Yep.
on how frequently you can use it and shit like that.
Cool. Send it whenever. It's no rush.
Okay, cool.
Despair will eventually find the group, assuming that, like, she assumes that they're probably at the beach by now, so then when she walks up to the group, she will see Ace and she will say, think fast, and she'll toss a coin bag to him.
Ace will hold on. I'm gonna actually roll for that. Hold on, I'm gonna try to catch that.
Get a good dexterity saving throw.
I'll hit you in the eyeball.
Oh no.
She tosses it to you, and you do in fact successfully catch it, but it doesn't look super graceful. You look a little caught off guard by the fact she threw it. After a couple, comically tossing in the air, you're able to snag it.
All right. Ace will look down at it. What's this for? I'll take it, but what's it for?
The dwarf said that you can sell your leather armor when you can.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll head back there after this then, if we come back alive.
He said that he's sorry about his rude behavior earlier.
Ace will nod and not really say anything other than that. How does that potion work there, Magic Boy? Potion, the lure. How does that work?
The potion works in this way. Now, DM, how does the potion work?
I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
Stage potion, yeah.
It literally just makes things smell super bad, but incredibly fragrant. It's the scent that is not attractive to any creature except for feral type monster things. Even your
Things
wolves
that
might
really
be
want to
interested in
kill
it, but it
things.
smells. Yeah, exactly. It smells biological. It smells like prey, and it's able to be smelled from a great distance.
Is it waterproof?
Whatever you put it on, it should be waterproof. Yeah.
Cool.
Whatever you put it on, it'll just kind of coat it in that gross stench.
So this is how this works. We take the potion, pour it on Despair, and we use her as a lure. And we stick a hook on her, and when the creature eats her, we reel it in.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I
I
do
know.
not say that. I do not say that. But I do describe how the potion works.
If only we had this when we tried the fish lure thing.
Despair will nod, and she'll say, so where's the vessel? The ship?
Well, if we use the stench potion, we may not need the vessel. We could lure it straight onto land.
Oh. Well, then let's do that.
Yeah, let's try that.
Let's try that. That way we don't
Only
risk the
bring a
50
little
grand
bit
boat.
out. Don't use the whole potion.
I don't want to kill someone's yacht just because we want to kill a fish.
Let's just go find some room with a large open area.
Despair
Is
looks
there like
around.
a knot pier? Is there like a large ocean expanse with like a beach?
We should also probably warn people that this is gonna happen.
What are you looking for exactly? Yeah, so basically it's set up
A
where
safe place to fight the thing.
Yeah. So it's docks and stuff, for the boats to be parked on and worked on and stuff. But past that, it's a pretty large beach. There's a pretty open area.
That should do.
We might even have an audience.
Well, let's hope, because then maybe they can improve our funds.
Maybe we should warn them first.
I think they know. We've already told the king. If the king knows, he's probably alerted the rest of the city.
Well, the king said. I think the king exclusively said that nobody was out on the waters anyway.
Perfect.
Let's do this.
All right.
And of course, we can double check that when we get out there.
No, I can tell you right now, there hasn't been anybody really on the waters for the past few weeks since these things have been found.
Wow. Tumbleweed goes across the top of the water. What the fuck?
Tumble seaweed.
Tumble seaweed, yeah.
What's the move, folks? What y'all gonna do?
Despair is going to prepare to rage, and she is going to hold up her axe.
Well, I'm just going to point something out, DM, because this is important. Spell Sniper, I just want to let you know, it does work on every ranged spell that I use that is an attack.
Okay.
Which includes Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
So I have 240 feet for Guiding Bolt as well.
Dang, fair enough.
Okay, just letting you know.
Duly noted. What's y'all's move? What's everyone doing? How you guys gonna start this situation?
Despair starts
gonna-
breathing in and out like.
Same.
I'm ready. I'm fucking ready.
Ace is going to hide.
Just by like one of the docks or something.
Yeah.
Before I go to the beach with them, is there a like a chapel or a church or anything like that for Selune or anything along those lines?
It's not specific to
Or
that.
any really religious center that
Yeah,
might
there's places of
support
worship.
knowledge in life.
Yeah, I would say so.
I would like to head there really quick.
Okay.
Despair looks
Just a
over
short
at
trip,
Zephyr,
nothing huge.
and she's just like, Zephyr, get
It
back
is-
here!
It is in the Therum district, and it's a reasonably large and expensive chapel. It doesn't seem to be specific towards any one god. In fact, there's many stone statues dedicated to different gods. You don't specifically see Selune there, but it is intended to just be a general place of worship.
You know what? No, never mind. I have no money for it anyway. I was gonna get some holy water, but I think I'm good.
Don't head back to the beach where Despair is having
Yeah,
a
yeah. I'm not
panic attack.
gonna head there. I'm not gonna head there.
All right, folks. How you gonna start this off? What's the plan?
Hoo boy. That is the ultimate question, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Despair's staring at Zephyr like,
Despair, your javelins?
the harpoons, right?
Yes.
And her voice is starting to get growly because she's about to go into rage. She like, what should I do with
Dilly
these?
dotted. Get ready with them.
Yeah,
And you're
sure.
going to be in the water, so
Oh, what?
yeah, we're gonna pour this on you, and it should attract some attention.
Oh, that was the real plan?
I was literally intending to use her as bait.
Oh my
Stop
god.
it.
if you want to put it on my halberd,
I mean, I don't know if you can put it on weapons. I don't know if it has to be on a living creature or not. Is there any specifics?
Is it sticky?
Put it on anything. It just
How about we pour it on
point-
the beach?
at this point,
Yeah.
I assume it's more of an oil than it is a potion.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not very magical. It's just this thing that this dude
Which-
happens to create that smells fucking horrible.
Which I would imagine I can just apply to my weapon.
Yeah, that works. Okay,
I'll just.
but
put
then
my
it'll
halberd
try to
in
eat
water.
your halberd.
I'm gonna stab it so it can eat it all at once.
All right, I will start to apply the potion to the halberd.
Rub it on.
Okay.
Don't get me
Mm.
started.
As it's on your hand, it's like
We need to live so that we can get to that point.
You notice how incredibly viscous it is, and it's just
Ugh.
like somehow sticky and slimy at the same time. Like it's runny, but also sticking directly to you as you kind of rub it on the halberd. But after some disgusting effort, you manage to cover a reasonable portion of the halberd in the green sludge.
Zephyr gags a few times in front of Jason. He's just like, "Oh, sorry, that doesn't usually happen."
Well, you don't usually apply this with your hands, I assume.
Oh no, of course not.
I buy him pre-lube, Jace. Don't.
Holy shit! All right.
Once the halberd's all lubed up, I will actually go in, like knee deep into the water and then just rest my halberd in the water.
As soon as you stick it in, you notice like a frenzy of small fish of a bunch of different varieties just come and kind of like pool around it. They're not really able to lick it off very easily because it's like this disgusting sludge. But there's a ton of fish and even crabs from the bottom of the water seem to be kind of crawling up to it. But as you leave it there for about a minute, all of the fish, like in an instant, kind of jet away, and then you hear a loud bellowing noise from deep inside the ocean.
I will hold an Eldritch Blast
I am holding
Okay.
an arrow ready.
until something shows up.
I would like to rage, and I would like to hold an attack.
Holding attacks as well.
Okay.
I just brace, so if it gets within my reach, I'll smack it in the face.
Jace braces in front of Ace.
Got it.
All right. As you continue looking,
Yep.
You still see no disturbance yet, but you hear another loud bellowing sound that sounds much closer this time. And as you're able to look at the end of your vision, you see the water starting to kind of like pool up. You see this jet of a small centralized wave starting to rush at you. And then as it gets even closer, you see the head of this gray, disgusting aboleth kind of peek up. It's kind of like on the surface, like almost bouncing after the scent. And it's approaching, and it's about 300 feet away when it starts to make this like, what's up?
Sorry, at the moment it's 240, I shoot my Eldritch Blast.
I figured, that's why I specified.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once it reaches 240, it's visible above the water. Go ahead and roll me the Eldritch Blast.
Sure thing.
Eldritch
That's +3. Oh, that's a 9. That misses, right?
Yes.
You have advantage though. It's a surprise.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think he's expecting attacks though. I'll give you advantage. He's
Cool.
just. In fact, yeah, he's just
That's
so
a 16. That's a little
on the
better.
spell. Still doesn't hit.
Damn. Yes.
Yeah, you rocket this bright Eldritch Blast at it as it just kind of right into the water next to him, as it lets out one like a just ear-wrenching, splitting scream as it realizes it's now under attack, and it kind of slows its approach into a more strategic one, and it's now aware of the fact that he was
Danger.
in danger.
Mhm.
Bonus action. I'm going to call out to Zephyr, like, aim for the eyeball. You will get a captain's inspiration.
Oh, cool. What's that do?
It's a D6 that you can add to any D20 roll.
Oh, it's a basic inspiration. Cool.
Yeah, it's bardic inspiration, but it's captain's inspiration.
Hell yeah. Fighters rock.
I'm going to be throwing a harpoon when it is within 30 feet.
Okay. Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'll also shoot when it's in 30 feet, of course.
Oh, you're gonna shoot an arrow at it? Or wait, I mean, are you throwing a harpoon or are you shooting an arrow?
I'm throwing I'm throwing all the harpoons. I am the harpoon gun.
Noted.
I don't know how fast this creature is, but however many it gets before it's within... I don't know how many rounds we'll have before it gets here, but I'm guessing I have a couple shots.
Shots of what?
Guiding bolt this time.
Oh, yeah. It's not gonna be with advantage anymore, as it's
Nope.
aware.
But that's okay.
Actually, can I wait and hold my arrow until it's right up next to Jace?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's
This
starting to
is
approach now,
probably-
and it hits about 30 feet. So let me see the roll for the javelin.
Holy
The
shit, that thing was fast.
harpoon. What's the to hit to for the harpoon? Is it anything
So-
different, or is it just my proficiency bonus
Oh,
plus
it-
strength?
I think it's your strengths.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's something different than this 1d6 piercing damage.
Oh. I
I mean,
throw
I
it,
shot...
and then it comes back to me because I have the ring.
That is a cool thing.
I was hoping you would forget. But but yeah, it returns to you with ease as you throw it and miss. It kind of like skips off the water a little bit and then instantly just returns to your hand. Zephyr, you're gonna fire. It's within 30 feet ish now. Are you gonna
That's
fire your
fast.
skill?
I'll take a shot at first level with guiding bolt. Okay, that's a plus what? Plus 5 to hit. And that's 18 to hit.
Doesn't hit. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that one hits.
Okay, that's 4d6. It's 12 damage.
Damn.
Radiant.
All right. As you send this like ridiculously accurate guiding bolt right at its face, it's kind of still like with this zigzag pattern charging forward as it just darts him right in the face. He lets out like and kind of like retreats in the water for a minute, but then comes back shaking it off. And I'm gonna need to see an initiative roll from all of you, as he has stopped his approach and is now just ready to attack, as it's kind of assessing the situation.
Initiative, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. 4. Oh dear.
Holy
I'm
shit!
We're all super fucking...
Still holding an attack until it reaches Jace.
All right, let's see what we got on these.
This
rolls.
is
Ooh,
bad.
A 20 for despair.
Whoever strikes it next has advantage, remember.
Right.
Probably me.
Uh,
But I'm already hidden.
It has disadvantage if
everybody
it tries to strike anyone else but me if I hit.
you got and Jason and Zephyr both got 4. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, and I have no
Looks
dex.
that way. I'm right next to him. And I'm just like,
Zephyr's first. Before Jace. And then
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I got
Um,
no dex mod.
I got.
Only because I got the
Which is
plus 1.
surprising. I
I'm a
figured you
little
would.
more agile than you, so I'm the top.
Oh!
Top.
I'm a power bottom. Sorry.
Delayed reaction from the group here.
I'll give you inspiration.
I'm
Yeah.
weak. Okay, we'll kick it off with Despair's turn.
Ooh, okay. So is it within like how like close is it?
It stopped dead in its tracks as soon as it was hit in the face. So it's about 25 or so feet because he shot it when it was at 30. 30 I'm talking kind of short distance here. No, more accurately, I'm talking distance from Jace because he's kind of at the center of it all.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Despair is going to think these harpoons suck, and she's gonna use her axe, which she has sharpened. I don't think it really did anything. It was more just for flavor. So I am just going to
Yeah.
go for a attack, and I'm gonna go for a reckless attack. So I believe that is advantage.
You
Or-
already have advantage
Oh.
from Zephyr's spell. So
Oh.
you won't have to reckless attack, otherwise it'll have advantage against you.
Okay.
Next round.
Next man.
Thank God for the advantage.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Advantage, dude.
Please.
Number 2.
Oh my
Are
god!
you serious? 2 natural ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Oh.
So and then
Oh.
the
In
act
a row!
Despair she brings it back super far, and then she just flops on the ground. She doesn't even throw it.
Never left your hand.
It is a super heavy weapon to be throwing, so.
She's just like, damn it! And she gets up, and she's just like, sorry.
Next turn. Is Ace.
Monster. Oh, really?
Oh, I'm next? Oh, okay. It rolled low as well. Alright, I'm gonna take a shot at it. I'm hidden. I'm hoping.
Yeah, it hasn't
Okay.
seen you yet.
Okay, so advantage? Yes? No?
Yep.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Sneak attack damage.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sync attack. It's not advantage, is it? I don't know how. it
Not
works.
advantage?
No, you don't get advantage just because you're unseen. Or do you? I don't know.
Yeah, you
I don't
do.
think so.
If they don't
Okay.
see the attack coming, you have advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, so advantage and sneak attack. Nice.
But
Alright, fair enough.
once Ace fires this shot, his position is now known, so he
Yeah,
won't have to
so
move
I'll-
and rehide.
Yeah, I'll have to redo that. That's totally cool.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Ooh.
17?
You're gonna hit. Yeah.
We'll roll the second anyway in case you get 20.
Yeah,
Why
roll.
would I roll? Oh,
See
that's
if you
true.
crit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Not a 20, but
17.
still.
Come on. Alright. So that's sneak attack, so it's 3d.
I think it. Yeah. Is it?
16?
16 damage.
Yep.
Okay. And was that was an arrow shot, right?
I'm trying to aim for the eye, like Jace had specified earlier.
You're able to get pretty, you're hitting it in the eye area, in his eye socket, but he's able to, as far as you can tell, retain functionality in it. But you do land this arrow directly in his under his bottom eyelid, and it just lets out another as it kind of squirms in the water, and it's long, thick tendrils are kind of splashing water everywhere. And the next turn is gonna be the Aboleth. But let me just add that 16 damage real quick. Or subtract.
Ace is gonna try to find a new hiding spot too.
Okay. Roll me stealth to, I guess, trying to dip over to another barrel-ish
Sure.
area.
18?
Let me see. Yeah, that works. You're able to kind of squeeze your way over, and you did shoot it directly in the eye, so yeah, you're able to hide from him pretty easily.
Perfect.
Hang tight, sorry. Shit. Sorry, my computer's being slow as hell for no reason.
It's all good.
Check your task manager.
That's what I'm doing. Preach. Okay, I'm good now. Sorry. So the Aboleth, on his turn, is going to kind of, as soon as it's done flopping around, it's going to look for its next target, and it can't really, it knows how much danger it's in, but it really can't get its mind off of that smell. So it's going to go for Jace. And
Hey.
see what he gonna do. I got
Does
a
he
lot of
move?
options.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if he moves in to attack me, I'm gonna use my reaction and slap a bitch.
Trip him.
Smack a bitch up.
All right, yeah, it's going to try to whip at you with his tail. So it's gonna swim at you as close as it can, and then go with this big tail whip. And if he hits,
Is that within my reach of 10 feet?
yes.
So I will use my reaction before his attack hits to make my attack, because I have my Spear Mastery feat.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Yeah, it's the brace from it. If anything enters my threatened area as a reaction, I can smack it.
All right, let me see the roll.
Here comes that one. Ooh, hits.
It does.
Yes.
I am not going to trip it because it doesn't have legs.
Unfortunately.
5 damage.
All right.
It may continue.
It missed you. So it takes this panicked kind of lash at you with his tail, and just kind of whips around really fast and just kind of skips the water in front of you. And it can't use multi-attack because it used a big-ass tail whip. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of his turn. And that moves us on.
Zephyr.
Yes.
They both rolled the same, Zephyr and Jace.
It
He's
says
got more
Zephyr.
dex than I do.
I
Okay.
just go before him, just barely, because of the plus
Okay.
1. Okay. With that, seeing things happening as they are, I'm going to form a spiritual weapon behind the creature so it doesn't want to go back into the water.
Big look.
Big fucking spear.
Ooh, that's
I'm not going the
edgy.
book anymore. I'm just going, this thing needs to die.
fair enough.
So I can move that with, that's a bonus action spell, so I'm going to go ahead and move that with my my bonus action and attack it.
All right.
Which you can do all in one turn, which is pretty dope. So here's to hit. 23.
Jesus Christ, yeah, it hits.
And damage is, 1d8 plus 3. So that's 6 damage.
All right.
And with my action, I'm going to... I can't cast a spell, but... I can cast an Eldritch Blast, though. That's a cantrip. Fuck yeah! I forgot, that's why I got it. So yeah, I'll use my action to cast Eldritch Blast.
Damn. All right, let's see it.
Hell yeah. Alright, that's 1d20 plus 3. That's 15 to hit. Nope.
Marticus.
Miss.
Captain's inspiration.
Oh, that's right! That's right! I forgot about that! Thank you!
Roll that D6.
1d6.
Please.
And that's plus 4, so that'll hit. 19.
Ooh.
Okay, so 1d10. Please, something better than a 1. It's a 2. It's better than a 1! It's better than a 1!
Sweet.
2 damage.
Yeah, 2 damage.
The dice gods have spoken.
Holy shit.
2 damage.
Panicking a little bit.
Same, y'all are chunking my mans. No, not again.
Please, it's an Aboleth. It'll handle it.
Okay, it's Jace's turn.
It's already hard enough to hit.
Jace is going to use his action. Now, I'm assuming your magic weapon does not provide flanking, does it?
It does not. It's not a person.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Good thinking, though.
I am going to attack it with my halberd. That will miss, most likely. So then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with the butt end. Again, because of the polearm master.
Okay.
And 11.
Dang.
Wow. All right. I'm gonna stand my ground and then I'm done.
All right, back to despair.
I am going. So, I never really used reckless attack before. It gives advantage. Does it do anything else?
Yeah, it gives you disadvantage, or it gives the attacker advantage when it's hitting you. I think because you're like, the whole idea is that you're being reckless, so you're not defending yourself. Is
Oh
that right?
yeah,
Yes,
okay.
that's exactly right.
Critty, you're a little bit far away from the mic, just slightly.
My bad. I moved the thing so I could drink without zapping myself.
Alright.
Just mute yourself before you drink.
Alright, so I am going to use my reckless attack. Hit. And it's with my axe.
Hold on.
You
Hold
hit
on.
with the first one.
If you're saying reckless attack, you take -5 to hit.
What?
Yeah.
No, she's using the barbarian.
Oh, you're referring to Great Weapon Master? Oh, sorry. Am I thinking of Great Weapon Master?
Yes, you're
Yeah.
thinking of Great Weapon Master.
Sorry, my mistake.
I assume that should be called before or after.
It has to be called
Before,
before
yeah.
because you have
Yeah.
to take a minus to the attack.
Okay.
But this thing's AC is probably too high for you to be swinging that around.
11. So, shing! And she's just like, yeah! Blood! And she brings it back.
Finally. Okay. 11 damage. Gee. Y'all chunking my dude.
Nice.
Despair is so happy.
Yeah, it lets out another squeal as it is
Oh, and
getting
also,
angry
yeah,
this time. As yeah.
it has disadvantage against everyone except for me.
Why?
Because I'm an ancestral guardian barbarian.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
God damn it.
I'm certain it can still hit us.
Wait, so okay, got it. On the ace.
Alright, I will take another shot at it. And it's right next to Jace right now. It's flanking.
Yes.
Okay, so
Despair's also basing it.
Okay, so I can get sneak attack on that. No problem. Even though I'm probably hit him anyway, so.
You are.
Well, if you are hidden, you have advantage on the attack too.
Oh,
Robot, don't
Come
do
on.
this to us.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
it's back.
Hold on.
oh,
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna use my lucky feet. So I'm gonna roll again. Come on!
Yikes.
Oh, one little thing to point out for Despair there. It's disadvantage, and that's if you hit the creature. It's disadvantage for anybody that's not you, and they get resistance to damage. Assuming it's basic bludgeoning,
I
whatever.
get resistant to damage, or they get resistant?
No, we do.
Okay.
Only the people around you. You don't get it. You already have resistance as a barbarian.
Oh well, that's nice to know. I would
Yeah.
love to have resistance.
It's really crazy powerful. I didn't know about this.
I don't have anything else I can do right now. So I'm gonna just sort
Just
of...
hide!
Yeah, just hide again.
Where?
I'm hiding.
It's a beach.
I'm on the pier. I'm a little ways from you guys.
Yeah, she's range camping it on the pier.
Okay.
Damn it! Stop rolling well.
Only when I'm hiding, not when I'm attacking.
We might be able to fight this thing.
I'm pissed about it, but yeah. Yeah, you're able to slip away yet again.
And you were afraid.
That's
Lamb, don't boast until we have something to boast about.
okay. on the Aboleth that was just kind of flailing around, getting a little bit cornered here. It's looking panicked for a second, but then in all of its thrashing, it stops for one moment and looks directly at Jace, and he goes, "Ah!" and lets out like a super high-pitched call this time. And I need you to roll me for wisdom saving throw.
Please.
Oh my god.
God
Oh.
damn it!
Yes.
You can't tempt me, monster. You're not my type.
That's right, he's mine.
As it stares you down, you kind of feel weirdly focused. Everything kind of goes quiet as you're just locked in eye contact with it. But then it just kind of goes, "Ah!" and it breaks it, and you're able to focus everything, and you're back to normal, and everything's.
It was my charm that defeated the beast.
Is that his thing? I think maybe I can't even do anything else after that.
That's probably an action, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Damn. Well, fair enough. On to
Doesn't an Aboleth have legendary actions?
the fuck is legendary action?
I'm pretty certain they do, and I'm just trying to be fair here.
I'm not reading any legendary action.
don't-
It has like multi-attack, but that's when he's doing tentacle stuff. That's the only way I can really do.
I could
Multiple
swear I
things.
remember.
Legendary actions are usually.
Oh wait! Oh my god! It does.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to be fair.
Oh my god!
That
there's just
thing
so
is
much
not
to
supposed to be
read on.
tangled with. I'm just trying to be fair.
Yeah,
Hey.
no, that's fine.
Here we go.
I mean, they only get like 3.
And,
Yeah, it only gets
and they
three.
can
It's not
use
even
that
legendary, or can they use legendary actions before or after?
At
like-
any time.
Oh, at any time.
At the end of any turn. It has to be so that
Correct.
they have to use it after somebody goes. So they can't be like, somebody can't be like, oh, I attack it, and then before that person then uses the rest of their actions, the monster can't be like, well, I'm going to use legendary attack.
Exactly.
Okay, so frustrated with its inability to enslave you, it's just going to take a reactionary another swipe at you.
At me?
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
This is true, because despair hit.
Ooh, it's big
And
money.
you have resistance
It is still a 17 after the disadvantage.
to hit.
Yike. That does hit on the dot.
Okay.
You get
let me-
half of the damage that you take now.
That will be beneficial.
Yes. Especially at our level. I'm sorry, I'm just really scared here.
I ain't afraid.
Sorry, one sec. I'm finding my dice.
Roll low.
I didn't, unfortunately.
I'm gonna take half that.
It wasn't that much though. It's gonna hit for 13.
So half that?
6.
Nice. That's not too terrible.
No, that's
Could
not
have
that
been.
bad.
Could
been a lot worse.
Definitely it could be worse, and don't tempt it. It can still happen.
It was
On to
only a
Jace.
fourth of my hit points instead of half.
On to- I mean, yeah, Jace.
It should be Zephyr, I think.
Oh Christ, yeah. I
Um,
haven't switched your order
No,
yet.
I went first.
No, it's Zephyr, right? Because that was just
Yeah,
you.
Zephyr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
the monster just finished his turn and then took in legendary action, so now it should be Zephyr's turn, then my
Oh,
turn.
Yeah, it is. I
Oh, okay,
forgot to
okay.
switch your guys' order.
gotcha. I forgot. Okay, so I'll use my spiritual weapon to attack in his booty.
Ooh.
So here, spiritual weapon is 1d20. It's flash. And that's a 24 to hit. Holy shit! I am.
If you guys don't
I'm
start
doing
making
good.
I'm going to kill all of you.
Hey, I've got bad
And that's
rolls.
11 to damage.
Yay.
Holy shit!
One more roll like that, and I'm just gonna be like,
That was full
12
damage.
12 more Aboleth fly out of this scene.
And you know what? You know what the worst part is? I didn't cast a spell that time, so I can shoot a guiding bolt.
I hate my life more than
I love this. 20 plus 5. Let's see if I hit.
yeah,
18. 18 hit.
yeah, it hits. It fucking goddamn hits.
4d6, motherfucker. All right. So that's 10 damage, and people have advantage to the next strike, which,
Of
if I
course.
recall, is Jace.
Of course they do.
Woohoo! Although I am running out of spell slots.
I don't know if it will
This
matter.
monster's running out of life, so we're good.
I don't know.
It is.
It is my turn, I believe.
It is. Yeah, sorry.
Well, I won't need to reposition for this first attack then, because I will take the advantage right now. So I am going to attack with my halberd.
Okay.
14. Oh, advantage. That's right. 13. Damn!
Yeah, so Critty, I'll take all the shitty rolls. It's
Yeah,
okay.
apparently.
So then as my
Never in
movement-
combat!
I know. Anytime I attack in combat, I can do everything else just fine.
Oh, yeah.
So for my movement action, I'm actually going to move around it to get behind it. That way I'm flanking it with despair. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to, since I took the attack action, make a second strike with the butt of my halberd. Yeah, I'll take the shitty rolls. I'm done. Wow.
just
Alright.
be
Don't
a
you
tank.
have advantage because you're flanking?
You just used it.
He already
Those-
used
no,
it.
that was advantage.
Those were
Those with
two
advantage.
strikes with advantage. That
So
added a
four
14.
total bad
you can't-
rolls to hit. Four
You
total.
can't get double advantage, so he already had advantage because of flank.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that counted because nobody's around him.
Yeah, despair.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why I'm
just-
around.
Don't get too cocky, guys. He hasn't multi-attacked yet.
No, yes. Because I was planning on getting a big old hit in before I started. Anyway, I'll take despair.
Okay, so she
You
is
now
going to
I'm
attack.
flanking it, so you have advantage.
hell yeah, brother. Oh,
Oh my!
oh thank God.
18 hits.
God damn it.
Hey, dude, it's okay. We want it dead.
I know. I'm not actually mad. I just think it's funny.
Holy shit!
Just kidding.
She's
I'm
like,
actually mad.
blood!
1d12 plus 3, and she gets a fucking 12. Jesus.
Oh, the blood! Ah! She's really happy right
You're
now.
gonna be the
Holy
next to be
macros.
enslaved.
Oh, never mind. Okay. On to Ace.
Alright, I'm gonna take another shot at it. That's all I got.
Pew,
It's
pew.
been doing good so far. Oh my
that's
lord!
a nat 20!
That's a nat 20 with sneak attack.
You have to be kidding. Calm,
So-
pretty calm. Don't murder us.
66 plus 3, I believe.
Yeah, but okay, what do I double? Do I just double the first
Double the
D6?
dice.
All
Six-
the dice.
66 plus 3 is what you're gonna be rolling.
Oh, okay. I'll do the plus. I'll do the D6 first, and then I'll double it, and then see what happens.
No, you just
Well, no,
rolled
just roll.
66.
Yeah, just roll 6d6.
Oh, that makes more fucking sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Hush! I just woke up from a nap. I'm tired.
Well, just in time to shoot this thing in the fucking eye.
Holy
23.
shit.
Holy!
23 damage?
She crit.
Jesus. Oh god.
You
That's
best
a
hide.
scary face you made.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna hide again because now it's probably
Holy
pissed
fuck.
at me.
66 plus 3?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
one
god,
from-
could
one
you get
from
that
the
any
front.
higher?
I
God.
may
I'm
have
gonna hide 'cause
underestimated.
it's probably so mad at me.
You gave us a CR10
Yes.
monster. I think it's fine.
Jesus, we're getting
21
really
to
lucky. with
hide.
this.
21 to hide.
Yeah. As the tank, I will just take all of our bad rolls.
That's how it goes.
I'm the group balance critty. It's all right.
Okay. On the Aboleth's turn. Okay, what it's gonna do?
My worst fear.
Find what's the best here. Hold on, let me see.
I'm not gonna say it.
I'm so scared.
Oh, this way. I gotta do it. Okay. It kind of sinks under the water just a little bit. As you see, just kind of its weird head mouth thing. I don't know if you guys have looked up a picture of this thing. It looks
I
like a
have
garbage
seen it.
disposal.
They're hideous.
Okay.
So it just has kind of its face teeth floating above the water until you see all of its tentacles kind of like lurch up and they're just kind of looking around as one of them lashes out at Jace.
Disadvantage,
Disadvantage.
please.
Ooh. Well, it stopped the nat 20, so, but it does still hit with an
Oh
8.
god.
Okay, and it's gonna do. Oh my god, I'm getting lucky. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's
finally.
It's gonna do 16 damage.
Oh
So
god.
I take 8.
Yes, because of despair hitting.
And then another one of the searching tentacles goes after Jace.
Disadvantage.
Uh,
Please.
16 to hit.
That misses, boy.
Damn it. Of course it does. And then the third sneaking tentacle comes out from the water and goes for despair. Because fuck you. And
No disadvantage.
No disadvantage.
That will hit straight up.
Unless it misses.
Ooh, for 18.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's the
That'll
third
hit.
18 to hit I have rolled.
You do get resistance though because you are raging.
Yeah.
Unless it's not bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
I assume it's bludgeoning.
I would assume.
Big old tentacle.
That's a 12 damage. Or 6, I guess, after your armor.
Okay, what's is it the 6? Okay, I know what it is. So be 40, 39 to 45. Alright.
And that will end its turn. Actually, you know what? No, that doesn't end its turn.
Wait, what?
Oh, legendary.
so
You
real
know what?
legendary.
It looks over at my boy, my girl Despair.
Oh no.
And after
Oh no.
flicking you with its tentacle, it's gonna do this sort of weird backflip maneuver underwater and slash at you with its tail.
Okay.
Ooh.
16 to hit.
On the dot.
Whew.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm rolling for the damage.
That's a lot of damage.
$16 damage.
So you take half that.
Yeah.
That still hurts though.
Is it 8?
Yes.
Yeah.
8 plus 8 is 16, so yes.
Whew.
Finally.
Okay.
Oh, finally. Okay, I'm happy again. If it didn't damage anybody, I would have been very salty by the end of this. Okay. Next is Zephyr.
I'm fine, by the way. Like the story says, I'm
Hmm.
fine!
As you get hit by this giant, massive, spiky tail, and it's just like whack! And you're like, I'm fine!
I'm good.
Um,
Bloody nose and stuff.
Let's see.
Her nose
here.
is already, like, broken, so...
That's true.
Who's injured?
Jace,
I am at 18.
Jace and Despair are injured. That's it.
I am fine. You could probably heal Jace if you wanted.
Who looks most injured? Probably Jace?
Jace.
Come touch me.
I mean,
Actually-
I would, but if I get hit by that,
Um,
I'm going down.
You have more damage output with your spells.
This is true.
I can heal myself. Don't worry. I'm gonna give Despair temp and
I'm-
heal myself to full on my turn. So don't worry
Alright,
about me.
well, okay, well. I'm just gonna assume you yelled that out, so.
Yeah. I just look at you. I'm not fine, but I'm just like I'm fine.
I'm gonna accept that because I don't want to hurt his pride, and I'm just gonna send my my spiky spear into his butt. 22 to hit.
Yep.
Sorry, dude.
Nope.
1d8 plus 3, so that is 6 damage.
Alright.
Damn, not bad. And I'm going to use my Eldritch Blast to hit it again.
Okay.
See, guys, audience, there's a reason to take Spell Sniper. 19 to hit.
Yup.
And 1d10. Please, something a
One.
bit higher than 2 this time.
1.
7! Hell yeah. Bzzzt.
7. Jesus Christ. I'm not happy.
I do a lot of damage, actually.
You really fucking do. You really fucking do.
And at a great distance. Oh, and I'll back up 30.
Fuck you. I mean, okay.
I don't look
Oh.
If I get hit, I die.
Alright, Jace. Let this be the time for you.
Okay, real quick.
Well, I mean, I was
I
probably.
should mention, it is looking severely injured at this point. It is not happy with the amount of damage it's taking. It's just letting out periodic screeches that sound more distorted and just kind of flopping around.
All right, I'll take the bait, DM. I'll attack it with advantage.
Fail.
The 10
I
Hey.
actually hit. Oh
Hey.
my lord almighty, I hit. Okay, I'm going to exhaust I'm going to use one superiority die, and I'm going to use my pushing attack. I am going to add a d8 of damage to my damage, and then also it needs to make me a strength saving throw.
So I go ahead and make the.
Save while I roll my damage.
Unfortunately, he rolled a 12.
He rolled a 12, so I assume that means he's going to be fine, because my saving throw is 15.
No, not 12 total. 12 total.
Oh, well then he fails. Haha!
Yeah.
I'm going to push him 15 feet forward onto the shore, away from the group.
Oh, you're at the butt.
No! No!
Sweet.
My
Yes,
one
onto
plan!
the land.
No!
To the land! Oh, wait, hang on. Wait. Can that work on bigger than large creatures?
Large or smaller.
Is it large or is it bigger?
No, it's a large aberration.
Damn! Nice one!
Large
That
on
was-
the dot then.
My final plan.
Wow!
6 damage?
Just fuck my damage, dude.
Damn, that was a 1d10 and a 1d8 plus 3, and you only did 6 damage.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I will follow it, and I will use I will move in a way so that Despair can move and flank it on her turn, and then
Oh.
as a bonus action, I'm going to swing again.
Of course you are. Let me see the roll.
24.
Fuck you all.
Well, this damage is much lower, but
I'm
watch,
pissed.
it's going to be more than my fucking military.
Guarantee. It's
6
exactly the same.
Yes, audience, it's always like this if you haven't seen our previous episodes.
Yes.
What's
Always.
slaughtering my people that I think are gonna kill you?
While
Yeah.
also missing every strike for Jace.
Exactly.
Anyways,
This die roller does not like me, man.
You're a really good creature training dummy.
Okay, as it is looking incredibly weak, unfortunately, we bring it back to Despair's turn, and hopefully
Oh,
it can
jeez.
survive till its turn comes up.
Despair is going to move to flank it, and she's going to hit with advantage. I see.
Let's see it. Fuck you.
Advantage.
It's hit.
No, it's a 10.
No, she
No,
hit a
17.
17.
Oh!
13
oh,
damage.
17. Oh, I didn't see the 17. Oh, okay.
13 damage to you?
Yeah. Not
Is it-
quite.
Not quite. How
quite.
bad does it
Holy
look?
shit. Barely functional at this point. You might say one goddamn health.
Jesus.
And
I
with
was
that,
worried.
with that, we bring it to 8.
Ace is gonna pop out and try to attack
Get the
it.
kill shot.
Come
Get
on!
the kill shot. Hold it sideways.
And I have an
Please do.
advantage because there's people next to it, right?
Yeah. Oh, actually,
was
you have
hiding,
advantage because you're hiding.
22.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
And
Regardless
here
of the
we go.
damage.
Oh. Let's have her roll anyway.
Yeah, I still want to see it. It's gonna be a nat 20 just to cap off this slaughter fest.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's
Oh,
without
Ace.
a crit. 18 without
Without a
a critting.
That's insane.
How would you like to do this?
I will like to shoot it through its eyeball and through the back of its head.
Ooh. I'll say just for flavor, right? As you knock it, as it's now knocked back onto the beach. It kind of stands up in this almost regal position with its like tentacles pointed up, and you can see this blue energy around his eyes as it looks like he's gonna try to get into your guys' brains again. But as it kind of starts charging up, like directly through each of its eyeballs, you kind of knock them out of its head. Like you can literally see the eyes out of its sockets as it just goes and falls onto the ground like a flopping dead fish. And with that, the Aboleth is slain.
Da-da.
And as you look as it kind of flops dead until it finally loses all of the life in its body, from the deep ocean, you hear a deep bellowing.
Zephyr is going to
sound.
think back to the book, and he's going to wonder, what sex is this?
It is a male.
Does it have a mate? I didn't ask around.
It sounds like it from the sound that you just heard
Oh,
out in the ocean.
Oh no.
Well, I'm a touch myself real quick.
I'm gonna touch you too, if you don't mind.
Well, actually, use yours first.
I'm going to hear the bellowing.
I'm
I'm gonna look
gonna
at the
be-
group who's fairly injured, and I'm gonna go kiss Jace on his lips and just give him a cure
A cure wounds.
cure wounds at level 1.
That's the only way I can cast it.
Don't ask questions.
I just look at you like eyes widened, like, okay.
So cute!
And that's a 7, so you get
Ace
7
sees
health.
this, he's like, maybe this will get him to clue in.
He's just like, if we're gonna die anyway, yeah.
Despair
an
is going to be
interesting
using a moderate potion that she got. So, is it 44 plus 4?
If it's regular potion, then it's 2d4 plus 4.
I got a
I think
moderate.
2d4 plus 2? 2d4
Yeah,
plus
that's right.
It's a moderate, so it's 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, a greater healing potion?
Ooh.
Nice.
I just want to point out that when I was writing this encounter, I had a plan to have 2, and then I thought that would be too cruel. I was like, that'd be way too hard. So then I just erased that whole thing. But in the middle of this, I was like, you know what?
Oh, fuck.
maybe they need to.
Ooh,
As
16.
as I heal Jace with that passionate kiss, I'm gonna smack him on the ass and say, "Buck up, buddy. We've got another one."
Jace's eyes are just widened.
We'll talk about it after.
Just got sexually assaulted before this next one.
He's gonna die anyway. He's gonna die with no regrets.
Like a
Despair
high school
is
locker.
going to get ready to attack it. Attack the dude.
Holding an Eldritch Blast again.
Ace is getting an arrow
What
ready.
health are Jason Despair at?
I am
right
at full now.
I am at 27 of 32.
Nice. Not terrible. You're at the same health as me.
Despair, what's your max?
45?
What? 45?
Yeah.
Not
Jeez.
bad.
Alrighty.
We're only level 4.
I know. Isn't it crazy?
And you get resistance.
I know. Isn't it crazy? And as you look out in the ocean, Satan himself comes, the size of a skyscraper, and you're not gonna win this one. No, I'm just kidding. As you look off into the horizon, you see the same sort of wave coming towards you guys that you did before, but far faster this time. Are you guys
Same
gonna
setup as
prepare for it or anything?
Yeah, same
What's
setup
the
as
move?
before. I'm getting in the water, dropping the halberd in. Just
Oh, it's already on
How-
the way. You only need
How
the
much time do we have between it getting here within 30 feet and now?
date. It's chugging, so I would say like 20 or so seconds.
Well, I still have my my spiritual weapon up, so that's good. I'm going to touch Ace on the shoulder and give him enhance ability, and that's going to be for wisdom checks, Owl's wisdom. So you have advantage on. Oh no, that's not a save. Never mind. Scratch that. Sorry, I was mistaken with that. Sorry, that's checks only, not saves. Never mind. I won't do that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. I was
You're
doing
on your own,
fine.
guys.
I was doing fine.
I said
Despair,
Jace. Sorry.
readies her axe. She's still raging.
Okay.
I'm prepping for when it gets within 240 feet with an Eldritch.
Ace will duck down again and take out an arrow for it to get within 30 feet. And I'll hide.
All right, it hits 120 pretty quick. Let me see the.
You have the lucky feat, remember. You have 3 charges.
and advantage.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm
me see the
okay with
Eldritch.
this. I'll take this nat 1.
Did you say Eldritch?
That is
That's 22.
fuck off.
Hey, it's just coming in.
I know, just play.
And that's 5 damage, so average. Nice.
Okay.
Below average.
As your Eldritch Blast kind of hits it like immediately, it doesn't even slow down its charge as it keeps swimming in, and it hits 30 feet.
Zephyr's gonna stagger back a little, like, oh god.
Don't you have advantage on your thing? You're gonna roll again, or
I do not.
no? I'm talking about Ace.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'll take the nat 1. For flavor's sake, I'll take the nat 1.
Well, you haven't hit
Fair
it, so that means you're still hidden.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess
What's that?
that's some strat. Yeah, as it gets closer.
It's also within 30 feet, so maybe I could attack it because I can throw my axe.
Well, you said he was getting there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to wait till it's even closer? Like you're gonna try to melee it as it comes in?
No, I'm waiting to throw my axe.
I'll try to shoot it a second time.
I want to hit it at 30 feet.
I want to hit it at 30 feet.
It's past 30 feet by now. Cause
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to
it's
throw.
it's like approaching. Like it's right there.
I'll
shit.
Throw a guiding bolt as well. Level 2.
Oh, I don't think
a
that's
lot of-
advantage.
What is happening?
Oh, I'll take a lucky feat for that one. Cause
Just roll another nat 1. Okay, what is everybody doing? I saw like 3 rolls come in.
I
I have-
didn't mean to roll at advantage, but I hit for 17.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to hit it too. I'm using my lucky feat once more.
I'll wait, but I'm shooting a guiding bolt.
Yes.
Okay, you're shooting an arrow. What is Despair doing?
I just threw my axe at it.
Okay. So 7 damage. So let me see the
Everybody,
arrow.
one at a time, guys.
This isn't sneak attack, is it?
It is.
Is it?
You did not hit before, so you still have not been seen.
DM.
Yes.
In these few rounds of it charging, I'm going to take a moment to use 5 points out of my
Wait,
10 wounds
hold
to
on,
heal
that
myself
was
the
bad.
remaining 5.
I did the wrong roll.
Okay.
That's it.
For clarity on the audio, guys, let's all talk at one at a time if we can. I know I'm like the worst perpetrator of that, but still.
It's cool.
So yeah, when everybody's done, I'll throw my guiding bolt.
Okay, Despair hit for 7. Did you hit Ace with your thing?
I'm trying to hit it. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Sorry.
Holy shit.
That was
15.
all 4s. Ooh. So 15.
Okay, so 1 sec.
7, 15. So 22 damage so far.
Yeah, I got it.
And I'll shoot my guiding bolt now. At level 2.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Fuck off.
And that's
22.
5d6.
Of course it is.
Yeah, this is level 2. I'm not fucking around. And that's 12. That was kind of pitiful. But whoever hits next has advantage.
Okay. As it is getting kind of barraged, it's still really not slowing down its pace at all, as it's kind of enraged, as it's kind of looking over at its dead lover. And the first thing it's gonna do, as we come in here first. Oh, I guess let me see the initiative roll before I say any of that shit. Everybody roll
good call.
initiative, please.
Oh, okay.
I have a 18 DM.
Oh, 7.
Got it.
I'm trying to. 14.
14.
So I go
Hey, 14
before
buddies.
Zephyr.
What was Ace's roll?
7.
Okay, 1 sec.
Lucky number 7.
Okay, sorry. Took me a minute to get that all in order. But as it draws in closer and closer, it is going to have the first attack. And it is going to lash its tentacles around Jace.
Does that mean it gets close enough within my range for me to hit it as a reaction?
Yeah, you can use
Yes,
your
Golden
Oh,
boy.
and also disadvantage.
And I have advantage.
No, it
you
has
have-
disadvantage against you because I hit it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
have advantage because of guiding bolt. So first, second, so 20. Nat 20. Yes!
Finally!
I'm expending a superiority die too, so that's gonna
That's
double.
so excited.
Golden Boy has returned.
You back.
So I'm gonna use my pushing attack. I'm literally gonna Babe Ruth this motherfucker. Make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Oh, we actually getting good rolls out here in these streets. It's a 17.
He passes, but he does take 26 damage.
God damn.
Holy shit! When you hit hard, you hit hard. Although the upper scale of that was like 40, 50 damage.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, you guys
No,
have already
average is nice.
chunked the shit
Alright,
out of him.
So what's he doing? Because that was me reacting to using my reaction to.
That wasn't even an attack. That was just a reaction.
With advantage, though, keep that in mind. If it's not with advantage, he's not going to hit.
He is actually grappling you. So he's wrapping his tentacles around for a grapple. So let me see.
Athletics, I believe.
Athletics.
Well, it has its choice. Or
it's athletics, acrobatics, or like yeah. So,
which I assume we're both strength based, so we're both gonna use athletics.
Yeah.
17.
Oh, I also got a 17.
Against a beast. Oh shit! Who wins?
I'm actually not sure.
Let's redo it.
I think the defender fails.
Is that how it goes?
I don't know.
I'll take that. I was gonna re-roll, but I'll take that.
Reroll.
Wow. Yeah, we'll just re-roll.
Come on, Jace.
19.
Yes!
Oh, hold on. I can't math. It is more than yours, though. It's 17 plus 5.
Dear. Holy shit!
Oh.
So 22?
Yeah, that.
Holy
22.
fuck. Well, he's grappled.
Okay. Let me read on this grappling thing so I can see. Oh, yeah, no, I can still do it. So what he's going to do is he's going to start pulling you deeper into the water until he's able to completely submerge himself and you. So it's not,
fuck.
he's not going like way into the
Bracelet.
depths, but he's going to
And he's grappled.
Oh no!
Oh, you guys weren't wearing them already?
I'm not restrained.
Oh, right, yeah.
No, not restrained. He can put the
Yeah.
bracelet on.
Grappled. I can still attack it if I'm grappled.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna pull you in to where you're both submerged under the water, and you notice as he pulls you in, a very faint purple, or actually green. I'm gonna say a very faint green cloud of what seems to be some sort of viscous
Oh dear.
nastiness around him is appearing.
Okay.
All right. And that's gonna be the end of his turn, I think. Yeah. And that brings us to, sorry, I forgot, Jace.
So since it's kind of tied around my hand, is it an action to put the bracelet on, to actually put it on for the magic?
I'll call it like a bonus action.
Okay. So I will use a bonus action to slip my hand all the way through so that I can breathe underwater.
Okay.
Which then leaves me with my action. I'm going to hit a bitch.
Let's see it.
Attempt to, I should say. I don't want to keep running on my high because here comes the nat 1. Yeah, look at that! I called it.
Wow.
Oh,
That
no.
does not hit.
Is that 3 or 4 that you've done so far?
That's my first actually.
Oh, right. Despair was the first 2.
Oh.
My
And I
bonus
did a
action is
few
done,
too.
and I can't move because I am grappled, so I am dead.
Interesting. Sorry, I just Oh wow. I wish I read this clearer before. It doesn't matter though. Next turn is just
Alright, so can Despair see the creature, or does she have to go in to attack it?
I would say you can see it because I've described before the waters are very clear
Okay.
in Verloria, but it is completely submerged.
She's going to take a reckless attack.
Okay.
Hit.
All right.
And she's screaming. She's like, ah! She hits for 6.
Alrighty.
And she's like, ah, motherfucker, you better let Jace go! Ah! Anger.
On that hit, I'm gonna need you to roll me a
What?
Constitution saving throw.
What?
Oh, poison cloud. Fuck.
I threw my axe.
You
Should
threw
he-
it?
should
Oh,
he
Yeah.
go in the water?
The water.
I'm tripping. My bad. Yeah, he has some
Going?
submerged.
Oh.
I don't know how throwing works underwater.
I
It
don't either.
doesn't. Thrown weapons and ranged
Fuck.
weapons automatically miss.
Shit.
Okay, we'll just redo that then. Do you want to walk up and hit him, or?
Yeah. Then I'll take the con save.
All right.
No.
Please succeed. Please succeed. 15. You have a damn good constitution.
It beat
Nice.
You're
Yay!
Also... Oh yeah, it's fine.
it. All right. Next is gonna bring us to Zephyr.
Well, I'm gonna send my. How far does the cloud go? Around
I believe
area.
it's
Like-
just surrounded around him, so it looks maybe like a foot off of his own body, not even.
I'll run to the edge of the water around him. Like, can I get in the water by then?
What do you mean? Sorry.
I want to go to the edge of the water. I don't want to go in it.
That's fine. Yeah, you guys are basically like feet in the water. You know, you guys are like at the shoreline.
I want to get as close as I can without going and submerging into the water. I would like to use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon. 20 feet. Will that reach it? It was in the water when I was fighting the other one.
Will it reach? Yeah, it'll reach.
Okay, it'll go and try to strike it. My bonus action.
All right.
Let's see here. Attack roll. Is hit. That's 16. Misses.
Yeah.
Yep. Misses.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably it's
And I'm going to, with my actual spell, throw a guiding bolt through the water. Level 2.
All right. Let's see it.
Alright. Please hit. Fuck's sake, please hit. Need you to hit. Fuck! Complete miss. Fizzles. I waste my last spell slot. I have one first level spell only.
With that, we move on to Ace.
Yep.
Alright, how... Can I see the creature in the cloud?
Yeah, it just looks like he's surrounded by this translucent green mucus.
And he's underwater, so my arrows won't work.
Correct.
I was just looking that up actually.
Damn.
The attack roll will have disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that has is thrown like a javelin, including spears, tridents, darts, etc.
Axes would not count.
Okay,
So
so that...
axes, yeah, axes.
So arrow with disadvantage then.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll run around.
Assuming I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay,
I was gonna say it
alright.
automatically misses if it's beyond your weapon's range increment too.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna run along the dock and try to get closer to it, and once I can, I'll try to take a shot at disadvantage, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, no.
Big rip.
Okay, I'll take a Ace will just like, fuck, and then he'll look at the bracelet of water breathing and sort of just contemplate if he wants to go in there or not, and then he'll end his turn.
Okay. And that brings us back to the top with the Aboleth. And as he's kind of holding you in his grip, Chase, he's going to look at you deeply, lovingly, as you've seen Zephyr do before.
It wants a new lover. No.
But for real, his eyes start glowing a faint blue as it kind of stares into you and makes like a very faint screeching noise. And I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
12.
No!
Hell yes.
Oh
No!
Why? What's it matter? He's just gonna miss you all.
It's still bad. I know what this does.
Let me read this carefully so I don't mess it up.
It's bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's really bad.
Dang. All right. Okay, yeah. And as it kind of locks eyes with you, you kind of feel your mind getting foggy for a minute until at an instant you are enslaved by the Aboleth.
Yeah, it's fine.
And
We've already discussed this.
yeah, but I'm just trying to make sure
somebody
of
just has
how
to
it
hit.
works. Yeah. Okay. So that brings us on to despair then, if Jace is enslaved.
This is bad.
Does she notice?
It wouldn't be verbal,
roll me.
so no.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I wouldn't say so. Especially because they're underwater, you can't really clearly see the eye stuff happening. No, you don't notice.
All right,
There's no
so
visual cue.
Despair is
It's
going
all
to take out her harpoon, and she is going to try to hit the Aboleth. Ah!
Nope.
He's an Iblis.
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 Nope.
And
Yeah, that doesn't.
She brings back her harpoon.
Easy enough. Next is Zephy.
Okay. Well, he's underwater. Has it moved?
Nope. It just yeeted him to that one spot, hugged him, and then enslaved him, and has not moved.
If it's still there, I'm gonna keep my attack up with the spiritual weapon while it's still up. Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to attack it with that. So 7, nope. And I will use my action to Eldritch Blast it if I can. Please, 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 please. 15. Fuck, missed. 2 misses.
Unfortunate.
And Zephyr's gonna get real for a second. He's going to yell at it, "Give him back!"
And with that, it's Ace's turn.
Ace is thinking he is going to put on the bracelet and he's going to jump in. He's going to take a shot at it with his short sword. Is this with advantage because of despair? Or no?
Alright, what are you're stabbing at it with the sword?
Yeah, I'm stabbing at it. I'm going.
Unfortunately, the magic weapon doesn't give advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go.
Hey,
Good shot, though.
That hits.
Is this not sneak attack yet?
I mean, is it aware of your presence?
I don't know. I jumped in the water. I would assume.
Did you ever hit it?
No, she's.
Oh,
hitting
you're
it
in the
with
water.
a
Oh,
sword.
oh, never mind then. If you're flanking it, you would be.
Oh, right. The spear is there. So yeah.
Yeah, you have advantage to sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Fuck
Nice.
you.
17.
Dang, big money.
No whammies.
No whammies. Alright. And back to the top. Random question. If something costs 2 actions, does that mean it's going to take 2 turns? Or does that mean an action
Yes.
and a bonus action? Damn.
Unless, of course, you're talking about like a creature that has multi-attack, it would be... If it has multi-attack, it can make the 2 attacks, as long as they're included in the multi-attack.
No, it's like this
No.
specific ability
Legendary
requires 2
actions.
no,
it costs
you can only do
2
one.
of the monsters 3.
Yeah, then it would take 2 legendary actions, although it hasn't used any yet.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
it
it
has
costs
3.
2 legend. They should have specified that. It should say 2 cost 2 legendary actions. Whatever.
If it's under
Still
the
gonna do
legendary
it.
sections.
Yeah, well, I'm not smart, and they should take that into
It's
account.
okay.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. So, still with Jace in its grip, it's going to squeeze him a little tighter and continue looking into his eyes, as Jace sort of feels energy leaving its body. And oh damn, there's no saving throw, nothing. I just get to do it because you're charmed.
Yeah, but then I get a save because I'm taking damage. That's the catch-22.
If that's
I
indeed
take-
what you want to do.
No, it's a creature
Whatever
charmed
the
by the
charm-
Aboleth takes
Psychic
10
damage.
3d6 psychic damage. Like I get to just do it. right?
Yeah, yeah, you get to do it for free, but since I'm taking damage, I get to make a saving throw after that to stop the charmed effect.
Assuming you survive.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm at full health. 3d6 isn't gonna kill me.
Here comes all the six.
Less.
I mean, that's half my health, so.
Oh, wait. Did Despair hit him last time? Because you would have...
Well, I did hit the creature,
No,
but
wasn't-
it
no,
has
this-
a disadvantage.
This is automatic.
Oh.
No, this is
okay.
automatic. Because I'm charmed, he gets to do it for free.
Yeah, it's just
Because I'm willing. Because I'm
That's
charmed.
Okay, yeah. It's gonna hit for 15 damage.
Okay, so I
And-
take 15. Nope, I'm still charmed.
And as he does that to you, you kind of notice your energy is not only going away, but it feels like it's going into the Aboleth's body as it lets out a little shake of almost delight.
But you still trust him.
Yep.
Yes, you do. Okay, that's something. He's getting a little life back.
Little juicy juice.
Num 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 num. Num.
Okay, and he can still attack because that was just his legendary.
Yep.
Oh,
If
sick!
it's his turn, absolutely.
All right, and with that, he is going to attack the nearest person, which is Despair,
Okay.
with his tentacle for the 18. Is that gonna hit?
Yep.
You're raging, right?
I am raging.
Okay. Oh shit, this is turn 10, isn't it?
It's gonna be 11 damage.
Okay.
Before the thing, the armor, whatever. And it's going to, it's going to use all three. It's going to whip you 3 times with his tentacle because you are the nearest thing that is not his companion at this point.
There is Jace.
Well, yeah,
I
that's what
mean,
I'm saying. That's his slave though.
Ace is there too.
I mean Ace.
Nice.
Yeah, I meant Ace. For fuck's sake.
Oh,
Where?
yeah. She guess she did go closer.
I hate to always be this prick, but how many minutes has it been?
What do you mean for the
Yeah,
fight?
if it's been a full 10 rounds, Despair loses her rage.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
Well-
guys.
because she had it in the last fight too.
Yeah, so she'd have to re-rage.
Ah!
I'm sorry.
It do be like that. I wasn't
I'm just
keeping
trying
track.
I'm just trying to keep track. I'm sorry.
No, it's fair. It's fair.
All right.
The next one is 14. Does 14 hit?
No.
Oh, and then the last one is a 4. So, never mind.
So
Yeah.
at least you didn't get hit. You have time to re-rage.
Yeah.
Yep. That's gonna end the Aboleth's turn.
Is it my turn? Or
I think so.
Jace. Oh wait, fuck yeah. Despair.
I thought it was Jace.
It
So
is,
get angry
but I'm-
again.
But
Oh,
I'm not
he's-
doing anything.
He's
Yeah,
trying.
he can't.
Oh.
Oh
Get angry.
shit! I guess. Wait, I get to fucking use Jace, don't I?
Yes.
Technically,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I was wondering you didn't do anything with him last round.
Almost like I forgot. Anyway, Jace's turn.
I would have reminded you, but I was charmed.
No, it's fair. I understand. I know how it is. Okay, with Jace,
You can just tell him what to do and he can do it.
after Ace, yeah, I don't know what your abilities are. I'm just gonna have you hit him though, just flat out. Like
I mean, if it's scared, I have one more superiority die, and I could probably use a pushing attack on one of them to get it away from it.
Get what away from what?
Despair.
get one of
or
the-
Ace. Yeah, I have pushing attacks, so I have one
Just
more
as a weapon.
superiority die.
No, he wants him in range. I think I'm gonna keep him there. Go ahead and just swing at Ace.
At Ace. Okay.
Yeah.
Here comes the nat 20 because I'm
No.
Don't jinx it.
Make it a natural 1. You're good at those.
Nat
Yes! Yes! The
Oh,
gold ones!
I took over the wrong person.
You're number 1, Jace!
I told you.
And with that, it brings it to yeah, that's it, right?
Ace is like,
actually,
what
I
the
lied.
fuck, man?
I get a bonus attack because
Oh, you're
Yay!
total mastery.
That still misses.
yep.
Okay.
Nice!
Okay, I want to.
All right, so I assume it's my turn.
Get angry.
Yes. Sorry, I
She's-
forgot to hit.
She sees Jace and Ace, and does she know like about the whole like control thing?
Yeah, Zephyr told us.
Yeah, okay, so she's like,
Yeah.
and she like,
Constipated.
He had constipation.
she's like angry. So now she is going to, she's actually going to try to grab, Jace's weapon.
Oh.
Shit. Okay.
I mean, if you hit me, I get another save.
Yeah, that's not gonna count as a hit.
I don't think I would have told her that though. I don't think I knew that at the time, so I wouldn't have mentioned it. Although I think I did say that most charm effects work that way.
Yeah, you did.
Hmm,
I think you specified that.
think,
And
yeah,
plus,
maybe.
I don't know if it works, mind you, but with this
I remember
creature-
repeating. So if anybody
him in the
got
face.
charmed, to punch them in
All
the
right,
face.
yeah, I'm just gonna knock Jace up with my fist.
Bop him on the nosy.
Yeah.
really hard.
Just a hit.
It's gonna be hard because she's a rage.
I'd hate to be a dick, but since that's not a piercing weapon, that was disadvantage.
Oh shit!
Oh
Right,
yeah,
armor.
because we're underwater.
Oh, right.
You're raging, so you can't do non-lethal. You're not the good person to hit me.
Didn't you pull out a javelin?
You know, reckless attack, so I can just
Oh my
negate that
God.
shit.
Oh yeah,
If you-
that's right. It's a straight roll.
If you hit me, though, you're doing lethal because you're raging. You can't do non-lethal.
I'm not gonna
That's
die from
correct.
it, though, right?
It's just my fist.
I just took 15!
You'll
Oh,
be
yeah, you said
fine.
so.
Oh no, that's gonna hit. Please low, please
Like-
low.
Now we need a 1. Now we need the 1.
Is
Uh,
it
it's
is
a
it a
strength.
is it a 1d4?
Basic strength.
Oh, it's basic strength.
Yeah, strength.
Basic strength
You're
modifier.
just punching
Plus
him.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 4. I hit him for
4 is
4.
alright.
You hit like a truck.
7, I'm
No!
still charmed.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
She's just
I'm
like,
just picturing. Don't worry, Jace. I'll wake you up and you chop his head off. All
He's
good.
not charmed!
Got him awake.
He's no longer charmed.
Exactly. It was a spell in his head, right? So I removed the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, is Zephyr.
How much of an action would it be to pull out the flute and hope I can play it?
Check
But they-
your DMs.
Would we hear it underneath the water?
That's the question. I was actually also going to ask that.
I definitely took that into account. Obviously, I keep all of these things in track. And no,
Well,
I would
first
say
of all, pulling
underwater,
out the-
considering it's not a magical flute. In the way that it
a wind
functions.
instrument.
Yeah, it's a wind instrument. It's not really gonna function under there.
Damn. Okay.
I would say even if you
Um,
can breathe, it's really not gonna.
Oh
yeah.
no, I wasn't gonna go underwater. I was just hoping that you'd hear it. But if not, I will. How far away is Jace?
From you?
Yeah.
Probably like 20 feet.
And I'm around the poison cloud, or am I in it?
You're not, it's a really small cloud. It's
I'll
like
pass around it. I'll grapple. Oh, no, I won't grapple. I'll just touch Jace, and I will cast. You better appreciate this, motherfucker. This is my last spell. Cure Wounds. Level 1.
okay.
1d8 plus 3.
All right.
Rolling now. You get 6 health back. And with my other hand, which is not holding... Oh wait, no, it's holding a shield. I'll just whip my other hand around and Eldritch Blast it.
I just realized I'm in its range. Do I have to make a Constitution save?
I kept forgetting though, and it's too late. So
Oh, okay.
when I remember,
12, it misses. Bzzzt. Miss.
Yeah, it just dissipates in the water. And
I
then-
would like to point out I am not wearing my Aquarius bracelet, just for stability.
it is Ace's turn.
Alright, I'm going to.
Oh, wait, hang on, sorry. Sorry, I can't cast that Eldritch Blast in the first place. Cure Wounds is an action. So I'll use my bonus, to use my spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I can do that.
Let's see.
Sorry about that. We'll mix up. Please hit 18.
Hey.
That spear fucking stabs it. Now 1d8. 4. Not too bad.
It goes.
Could be better. It was a natural one, so yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I was trying to be positive.
I mean, it could be worse, but it literally couldn't be. But
Could not be
Really good.
worse.
It couldn't. It could have missed. Fuck you guys.
That's true. It could have been worse. All right, back to 8.
Alright, Ace being attacked by Jace is very confused, but remembering what Zephyr could have said, I'm going to take my blade and try to stab Jace in the, just in the arm,
With a short sword?
with my dagger, actually.
Well, you'd have to put it away.
Yeah, pull it out. That's a bonus
I mean,
action.
you could
I can
just
use a bonus. I can use my bonus action to do that. That's not a problem. I'm just trying to get
Okay.
Jace to wake the
As
fuck up.
part of a move, you can draw a weapon.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. No problem. Bonus and action. You're fine.
Hold
That's
on.
right.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
that'll miss.
hit you. So
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
s-
use a luck. I'm gonna use a lucky feat.
Oh,
my
hold
last
on,
lucky feat.
hold on. Do you have to? Despair's on the other side.
Oh,
Haha.
Does that give me advantage?
yes.
Flanking.
Oh, okay.
You know he is against you, so yes.
There we go.
Yeah!
That
Hey.
hits.
Please God, Chase, you better roll well.
Hold on.
It's literally a flat d20 because it's wisdom, bro.
Ah!
You're killing me, Smalls!
I'll
And
be
you
like,
take
wake
6
up, you
damage.
stupid moron!
This nigga the butt.
Underwater.
Oh God.
Okay, Jace, you really love being freaking used, don't you?
Sus.
Used and abused.
Oh my god, okay.
Just not by the right person.
I can...
On the Aboleth's turn.
God.
He's gonna look directly.
We can barely hear you.
I will
On the Aboleth's turn. Is that better? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I will
He's gonna
point
look-
out. I will
Yes.
point out I am in the water.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
But as this Ace, I mean, everyone's really in here slapping
Now,
around.
now
right
everybody is, yeah.
But on the Aboleth's turn, is going to look at Despair. And it does the same old glare as before, and I'm
Stop
gonna need
scratching your mic.
There we go. I'm pushed
you.
away with my tongue. Is it audible?
Thank you. That's better.
Wisdom saving. So I overshot it when I moved it closer.
Please.
Need to save. So yeah, you're good. No effect.
Okay. Despair gives it a very angry glare.
Oh no, I ain't doing my turn, Chief. But
I know.
Oh, you're saying it as
It's just a
Just,
flavorful thing.
I feel you. Yeah, no, it doesn't cut through your stone cold gaze. However, it doesn't like that glare you gave it, and it's gonna go ahead and whip you with H. Wait, did I? Yeah, no, it can do that still. Oh no, shit! I used a tail swipe already,
Yeah.
so never mind. That's the end of his turn.
Now it's Jace.
Yeah, Chase. Just take another hit at Ace.
Correction, swing.
Swing.
Roll back.
First one, 16.
That hits.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
And
This
here's
is when
the
he'll
damage
roll well.
Actually comes through, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh.
And then here's my bonus attack.
You dead yet?
Oh my
God,
god, no!
No.
Oh sweet Jesus, Chase, why?
Oh my god.
Well, you got a crit one there. This is more crit ones than I've ever seen in 4 games.
Ace is
Well,
bleeding.
that's a D4 though.
Yeah, but it just means that you got that one. But
Yeah.
oh, it was a D4. I'm tripping. Yeah.
So
All right.
15 damage. Sorry.
Ow.
Stab.
So, I assume it's my turn?
Yes.
Despair is going to attempt to grapple Jace and bring him out of the water.
Just kill the monster.
Good
Yeah,
girl.
kill the monster, honestly.
No, good choice. I like that idea. Jace is the most dangerous thing here.
That's a good
So
thing.
I guess it's a
athletics.
opposed athletics. Yeah.
I'm still focusing on the monster, so.
I only have 11.
One to
Oh,
spare.
come on!
Oh no! Come on!
Oops.
Glaive is scary.
I hate this.
Yeah, me too, dude. It's okay. It's interesting.
Oh,
So like,
God.
Despair is like having like this scuffle with Jace. Now she's like, "Get out of the fucking water, you stupid!"
Are you able to hit him?
You have a bonus action.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an action to grab him.
I don't think a barbarian has too many things as a bonus,
I don't
though.
know what you can do on it.
True.
Huff and
it's-
puff.
Despair just says, "Ace, try to get it out of the water."
That'll get him.
Ace is hurt.
Ace,
really
I'm
bad.
sorry. Just do it, please.
That'll move us to Jazz effort.
Zephyr, get him out of the
Hit it.
water.
Hit it. Hit it.
I'm thinking.
Please hit
Wait,
it.
hey, stop talking. Hang on. Fuck! Alright, I'll use my spiritual weapon, which is still up. Oh, hold on. It only lasts a minute. It would have faded now. So, yeah,
Would
that's
it?
gone. Yep, 1 minute. It's been there since the beginning, so it should have gone already. Sorry about that. I didn't notice that. That was 10 minutes.
But everything is 6 seconds. Every round is 6 seconds.
Yes, I know, but it's been 10 rounds, which is a minute. So,
Oh.
fuck! And that's only because I put it in like 2-3 rounds in. Alright, let's see here. Fuck, what can I do?
Just grapple
shit,
him.
I'll pull out the damn mace and I'll smack it in the snoot.
There we
No, no, wait, hang on. Does
Boop
that
him
do
in the snoot.
damage or not? Fuck.
The
Look,
deadliest.
just fucking
I'm
grab
gonna get out of the
Jace.
water. I'm not gonna grab Jace. I have no strength compared to you. Anyway,
God.
it's my turn anyway, so I'm gonna get out of the water because I'm a sitting duck, and I'm gonna shoot it with Eldritch Blast.
Alright, let's see it.
For the absence of a sane plan, I'm going with this. 20 to hit.
Nope. What's he thinking of?
Better get a fucking 10. Come on, you bastard. 4, fuck.
Enough.
With that, I'm going to use my bonus action to pull out my mace. Just
Alright, cool.
for posterity. And I'm going to wait.
That brings us back to the Aboleth. Who is going to...
How bad is it looking?
Let me do some math so I can detect if he's halfway or not.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, we haven't made as much headway on this one.
No, because you
should
keep killing
literally
everybody.
start attacking it and then ignore Jace.
Yeah, he's he's looking injured, but he's still pretty spry and ready to fight.
I did crit him for 26, but
Yeah, you guys have. You guys started off with a bang, but haven't done much since. Anyway, on his turn, he's gonna take a straight up tail whip at Despair. Which is a 16 to hit.
And also you're kind of far away from the mic.
16 to hit. It's
Yep,
kinda
I
close.
know. It hits.
Okay.
You have resistance because you're raising.
Yep.
It's gonna hit for 14.
8, I believe. No,
No, that's 6.
6.
Oh yeah.
No, sorry. 7. Derp. Bad math.
Same.
What's
Anyway, yeah.
34 minus 7?
27.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of his turn because he can't multi-attack after using a tail.
And I think he's out of legendary actions.
He's out. Yeah.
You know those replenish at the start of his turn, right?
Don't fucking tell me that.
But no, they
That's
don't.
why. Yes, they do. That's why legendary actions are dangerous.
This nigga
Jesus.
OP.
At the start of its turn, it replenishes.
At
all
the
defense.
start. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's right
Jesus
here. This
Christ.
nigga busted.
I just thought you weren't using them, but I mean, I
No,
wasn't
I'm just an idiot.
Hey,
Always
no, that's
that
okay.
way.
That's okay, because we're already getting our asses kicked. So let's go with this.
I will say I did forget, so we'll still go on to
Yeah.
Jason's turn.
Oh, Jace's turn.
Yeah. How? Because I forgot.
Despair is trying to
Whatever.
grapple
Wait,
the fuck out of you, so.
Well, I'm at the will of the I'm at the will of the Aboleth. So who's the
Hit the
Aboleth?
spare.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around and hit you with my Albert.
I want that to be.
Try
Jason's
me,
voice.
bitch!
Oh no.
I'm
No.
gonna hit you with my butt end. Nope.
Try me,
Damn it.
bitch!
Ha!
Sorry, that was inconvenient.
Try me, bitch. Sorry. All right, next turn is
Poor
Indigent,
Jace
I think.
voice.
Yeah, Despair.
Despair is going to attempt to grapple him again.
Yeah, this is my charmed Jace voice.
I actually like that a lot.
You become
Wait,
suddenly
wait,
the
wait.
right man.
Get your hands off me, you naked whammon!
Be gone, thought.
Be gone, you naked whammon!
You just become Newfoundlander.
Despair is so mad. She's just like, get out
That's
of
true, man.
the water!
Just hit the monster.
Yeah, just hit the monster.
Okay.
Honestly, it's a waste of time to hit Jace.
I mean, the only reason at this point to get me back is because I have healing abilities, but that's about
Well,
it.
that is important.
Yeah,
Yeah, I still have a 10 wounds pool of 15, and I have one of my superiority dice remaining, so I can give somebody temporary hit points equal to the die roll plus my charisma modifier.
I'm out of magic,
I have an idea.
but I do have Spare the Dying.
So,
Let's go first.
what's the idea, Ace?
I'll do the idea when it comes my turn.
Whose turn? Whose turn?
It's your turn.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Well, we're still fairly close to.
I think what you guys should have been doing is had Zephyr like weakly hitting him and then using Despair for the damage. You had like your biggest damage trying to hit Jace the whole
I mean,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was
But
saying.
it's also the highest chance of hitting.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, no. Fuck. Well, spiritual weapon's gone. I have Eldritch Blast. I have my mace,
I have
which
an
does
idea.
basically the
Just
same.
get my turn.
I can't do that right now. Fuck. The
Stop.
strongest weapon I have here is Eldritch Blast. So I guess
Stop
I'm
shooting my master.
gonna use that. So that's what I'm gonna do.
What? I'm sorry.
Rolling. 15. Yes.
Nope.
And I'm going to yell at Despair and Ace. Drag him out of the water!
I'm trying!
I hear blubberls.
He's not even
You're close.
She is in the water.
Oh, Zephyr is?
Oh, is
I know,
Zephyr in
it's
the
some-
water?
No, I ran back, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Zephyr's out of
Alright.
water.
Alright,
wanted to get it to
is it
land.
Ace's turn?
Yeah.
Now it
Who
is.
has the lure?
He does. Jace.
Yeah, me.
Okay,
It's my weapon.
I
It's my
am-
weapon.
I
We
am
decided to put it on his weapon.
the whole bottle?
The whole bottle.
You have to use the whole thing.
Potions are one use.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, that kind of...
There's no getting out of this except through.
You got echoes, by the way.
Sorry. There's no.
I'm gonna use color spray on Jace
To blind him?
to blind him.
Nice.
Smart.
I didn't take blindness.
I had to roll 62.
So it's like a super temporary blind, isn't it? It's like a minute.
It's
not
like,
even?
oh wait, that's only one round.
Yeah, one round.
6 seconds.
Oh.
It only lasts until the end of his turn. I didn't take blindness because I didn't think I'd use it against you guys. But I need him on land or I can't
Oh,
uncharm him.
wait, no, this is better. Sleep.
What?
I'll use sleep. I'll use sleep.
He's underwater!
He's got water breathing
can
on.
breathe
He's
underwater.
fine.
Oh,
He's
yeah!
fine. What the fuck you
Come
talking
on.
about? Here we go. I
Sorry.
will use it at. Okay, hold on.
Just use it at the highest level.
It's 5d8 natural.
I have only level 1, so.
5d8.
Oh, it's 5d8? Okay.
Does that beat your health?
I'm gonna go take a nap real quick.
Oh, yes!
Yes!
Oh, yes!
I have 13 HP.
Oh, yes! Alright.
Sorry, Mr. Aboleth. I'm feeling a little tired.
Sorry, man. I'm gonna take a rest real quick, eh? wake me up when the coffee's here.
I love how when you're charmed, you're just a newfie.
Okay, after that, Ace is going to, get out of the water and hide himself, because fuck this, he's hurting.
Stealthy roll. Oh.
Oh, okay, it's, 11, I'll take it.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Not very well. Next move
Oh,
is...
wait,
Yes,
I
yeah.
have a lucky still, because I didn't use
You
it.
do.
Oh, use that. That's better. 17. Oh, it's better. Oh, god.
Yeah, that one beat it. Despair, I think, right? No, oh, I'm tripping. Well, yeah, we're back at the top.
With the Aboleth?
Abby. Yeah, with Abby. I
It's
keep
on his
forgetting-
turn. He can control it, Jace. Or is it Jace's turn?
Jace's turn is
either way,
after
he's asleep,
Aboleth.
so.
Right. Gotcha.
Okay. How am I gonna do this? I do have legendary reactions, so.
Well, it's your turn, so you can use the legendary after if you want.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to decide how I want to do this all around. I'm gonna just try to get a bunch of damage out on Despair, and she's still close.
This is true.
I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna hit you with my tail again. I'm gonna boop you with my. Doesn't hit. Never mind. But I'm gonna do it again with my legendary action. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it again with my legendary action first. That one didn't hit either. 11. However, I'm gonna use Psychic Drain again.
Wait,
oh
what?
god. That only hits Jace.
That's no bueno. 3d6.
Please God, roll ones only.
It's gonna hit for 8 damage.
Oh
Wow.
god. You're alive. You're alive.
With that-
I'm also awake.
That'll wake him up.
Oh no, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, is
But-
the coffee here, eh?
Wait, but you make it make wisdom save.
We
Wisdom save.
just put him down.
Yes!
Fucking finally!
Wait, and it's my turn.
Finally.
Yes, it's your turn!
Finally, get out of the fucking water.
Beat the fucking shit up!
He's got 4 health and he's the only healer.
Fillet him.
A correction. I have 5 health. So,
Holy shit.
so I'm awake.
Yes.
Yeah?
You are
And
awake.
then it's my turn.
You
And
really
it is your turn.
And I'm uncharmed.
And you're on.
Yep.
fucking god.
Well, running away from it's going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
You
so
can
I'm gonna-
disengage.
Disengage.
Eh,
Just
How's
do
it-
it,
how's
please,
it-
Christ! We
how's
did
it-
so much work.
how's it looking?
It's
About the same.
I'm going to move into a flanking position with Despair, and as my action, I'm going to use 10 wounds on myself to heal me 15.
Okay.
Ooh.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use Captain's Rally, and Despair is going to get roll 1d8 plus 4. You get 8 temporary hit points.
Nicely done.
I'm awake, and I'm no longer Canadian. Let's kick his ass.
You were too polite to hit him before.
He hit me pretty damn hard.
All right, and with that, it goes to Despair.
Despair is going to look at this fucking creature, and for the first time, this is for flavor purposes, Critty. We discussed
Okay.
this. She is going to, because she's going to cast thaumaturgy, and she's going to, and her eye is glowing in rage, and this is all
Thaumaturgy is in
flavorful.
action.
I know. Me and Critty discussed it. I was
Okay,
asking
cool.
for it to
It
just
doesn't
be
have any
flavorful.
effect. It's just for,
Yeah, that's fine.
for looking sick. That's all.
Yeah.
Still looks cool.
So then she is going to scream as loud as she can, and she is going to hit. She's going to attempt to hit this thing with a harpoon. So, and she's getting reckless.
A bellow to the gods.
You don't need to
Yes!
reckless.
Oh yeah, I
I'm thinking
don't.
it for
Oh
you.
yeah, I don't even need to reckless. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And it hits.
I think it's a 1d8.
Harpoon is probably D6.
Oh no.
If it's the same as a javelin. Spears are D8s. And that's
Goddamn spear.
that's
Up to
probably a
DM.
bit.
7.
There's no logistical item named the.
Well, I mean, I gave Despair my spear because I have my.
Oh,
Okay, so
yo, you
probably stairs
did.
then.
Yeah,
Okay.
Last episode. That's what I thought
Okay.
you guys.
Well, okay. Then I'm just gonna re-roll that damage for D8.
Yeah, just
then.
roll it like a spear. You get.
Yeah, just.
Oh.
Oh damn.
Nice.
There you go.
11 damage. Big fucker.
Okay. All right, and with that, it's Zephyr.
Okay. Before me, I see Jace moving around a bit more naturally. Ace, moderately damaged.
Moderately?
It's the best I've got, man. I can't heal you. So, Despair's getting hurt. And I'm on the beach. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna keep Eldritch blasting it, but I'm gonna walk forward 15 feet to try and provoke it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm about 45 feet away from it, and I'm gonna walk 30 feet forward. So it's gonna have to come up 30 feet onto the bank to hit. All right. So
Didn't you guys buy healing potions?
I did not. I can't. I have no money.
Despair used one.
I used
I
one.
did.
Oh shit! Sorry. That's the damage. Sorry, I rolled the wrong thing. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
This 1d20 plus 3, 17 to hit.
Whew.
Yep. Barely
Okay.
hit.
Rolling damage.
Yeah, a little damage.
Oh.
Motherfucker! I tickle it. Tickled the tentacle. And I'm just going to yell, "Please get on the land."
Okay.
He's awake now, so he could probably push it.
All right. With that, it's on to Ace.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm gonna use a potion of
Yay.
healing. So that's
Okay.
2...
I think it's
What-
44.
Well, basic your light healing potions are 2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
So unless you paid 150 gold for the next step up, that's
We didn't.
24. Yeah.
8 works for me, so... that's an action to drink it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
To retrieve and drink, yeah.
Okay, I'll use... I'm still hiding, so I'll stay where I am and take off the bracelet so I can breathe air.
So bonus
Alright.
action bracelet.
Yeah.
You're still hiding, so no
Yeah,
problem.
okay. That's my turn.
Okay. That's to the top. Oh, and homie doesn't have a boy anymore. But he can try again. He's got one more shot.
One more enslave.
Yeah.
Who does homie want to eat?
It was pretty effective.
Hit me, you little bitch!
Or should I just try to sauce you with damage? That's the question.
I mean, I was trying to provoke it, but I don't know if that makes a difference.
It's,
It was a tickle.
yeah.
Gucci Gucci Goo.
Okay, so who is all close to it now? Despair and Zephyr are
Only
the ones
Despair
close,
and
right?
Jace.
Yeah, Zephyr. Zephyr is the closest. Yeah,
I'm-
Zephyr is totally the closest.
I mean, I'm 30 feet on the land, I'm not gonna lie. But
Jason
I am
Despair
also
aren't flanking yet.
alone. I'm also the
Oh.
healthiest
He is
here, so
alone.
they probably have a reason to suck
Come
me
on.
life.
Suck the life out of him. It'll be fine.
Honestly, I do have the most health at the moment.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You know what? Nah, fuck being slave for now. I'm just gonna whip the shit out of Despair and Jace. I'm gonna use
Jace-
2 tentacle attacks on Despair and 1 on Jace.
Jace has disadvantage on Jace.
This is true. 1 disadvantage, 2 regular. But with resistance for both of you.
Yep.
I didn't hit Jace. I rolled a nat 20 for the first
Oh,
one
God.
on Despair.
That is bad.
Good thing you got 10 hit points, and
Oh, yeah.
and your half damage.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
8
it's,
damage.
it's going to be a regular
Oh,
amount of
8 damage total? Okay, well,
Yeah.
that
It's a crit.
my temps are gone.
Hey, well, that's what it's for, right?
Yeah. And then the other tentacle attack definitely didn't hit.
Okay.
All right, and one more for good measure. It's gonna tail swipe at Let me roll it. Let me
Roll to
at
choose.
Despair. And that one didn't hit either.
Cool.
So on to Jace.
Push it! Push
I
it!
have
You're your own man today.
I'm out of superiority dice, so I don't have any more of those. So
Oh, no.
I'm just going to attack it with advantage. So let me copy this. 18 or 16. I'll take the 18. So he's
Good
going
choice.
to take 10 plus 3. Take 7 damage.
All right.
For my bonus, I'm actually going to give my last captain's inspiration of the day to Despair.
Okay.
So you have a D6 to use on whatever you want.
I'm going to use...
Move action, I flip the Aboleth off.
Alright, so what I am going to do, since I have Captain's Inspiration, is I'm going to Reckless Attack, and I'm also going to be using the Great Weapon Master feat.
Well, you don't need a reckless attack because I'm flanking it.
Oh
with you.
yeah, that's true.
But
That's
yes,
true.
use,
Great
your,
weapon.
use your Great Weapon Master. That's why I gave you the inspiration. Do it.
Nice. Oh.
Yes!
Oh, hey, hell yeah.
All
19.
right.
So it's 1d8 plus
Oh, hang
10.
on. If you're great weapon mastering, that is a -5 to hit, so you still have to roll that.
I know, I got -5. I got rid of my -5. My 5.
Yeah. Oh, you had a +5 to hit. I
Yeah.
see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow, that works out for you.
Yeah. Kick its ass.
Nice.
Let's see it.
I got it.
Wait, was
That's
that
damage.
Nigga, I thought that was the attack roll for a minute. All right. Ooh, all right. It's looking rough at that swing. It's snarling, and the snarls have become distorted, and it's looking over at its dead mate, and it's kind of flailing around her. And then it looks at Jace's middle finger, and then it gets a little sad, also.
Yeah.
And then we got
love rejected him.
we got Zephyr.
Eldritch Blast, you know the drill.
Let's see it.
Ah, fuck. I'm gonna miss, but I am going to use my bonus to yell, "Come at me, you bastard!" I'm going to hope that it can understand me with telepathy.
It just kind of snarls at you with not that much aggression, more, I'm sorry. It's worried at this
Zephyr's
point.
a part-time warlock.
I would, if it's possible, I'd like to make a persuasion roll to try and entice it to attack me.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
He gets a language.
Persuasion. Well, not really.
Yeah.
It understands my
Unfortunate.
mind, though, and it's my gestures. Which are basically just like flipping him off. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 1d20 plus 5. It's coming after me.
Alrighty.
Bring it, bitch! Bring it!
Let's see that's Ace's turn.
Is it on the land or in the water? Still?
Water.
Still on the water.
Still in the water. Okay. Is it? Would I get advantage? Would my is some people near it? And I'm hidden.
Yeah.
You're hidden, so you'd have advantage. Shooting an arrow into the water gives you disadvantage, so it just nets out to a regular attack.
All right, regular attack. Here we go. Oh,
You do get your sneak attack though,
23.
because we are basing it.
yes.
See it?
15.
Holy shit.
Hide again!
Damn.
Probably a good idea. Yeah, hide again. Oh, not
Oh.
one, and I can't do shit about it.
Y'all looking, you slip on the dock. Oh, you're not on the dock anymore.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah, I did go back. I swam back to the dock.
Okay. Next is back to the top. Let me see what my man's is gonna do. Actually, you know
it got
what?
enticed by the persuasion.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right.
Only if
gonna
it
have-
cares.
Yeah, I was gonna say only if it cares. It's gonna take 2 AOOs.
It's a good roll, but it's whether or not
That's
it
what I was
wants
gonna
to
do
or not.
regardless. Is make him try to swim away. So, and I wanted you guys to get attack of opportunity, or he's gonna escape, and but whatever. Fuck it. He's gonna go for Zephyr.
So AOOs from us then.
AOs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
he
it
has one more. in
advantage?
save, shit.
No.
No.
Is it?
It would not be, because when he leaves the square, we wouldn't be flanking him anymore. So it would
Correct.
just unfortunately.
Oh!
Wow.
That's a
Holy
natural
shit,
20
natural
though.
20.
It doesn't matter anyway. Wow.
Oh, 19. Oh.
Wow.
If we had 2 nat 20s, that would
14 from Despair, 9 from Chase.
19.
Holy shit. No, that's more, dude. That's 14 plus 9 comes to 28.
20.
Doesn't matter because with Despair's attack, she kills it. How does it
Holy
work?
shit!
Despair, while it's going to Zephyr, she's just like, no you fucking don't, and she just stabs it right into its head part.
Ew, it's gross little garbage disposal mouth.
Ew.
Disgusting.
Fuck it. God damn it, that thing was hard.
Yeah, it immediately flops over and falls, looking at its dead wife extending a couple tentacles to it, or a dead husband,
husband.
extending a couple tentacles to it before it falls down.
Despair
you go
stomps
around-
on the
notice-
tentacles, and she also says, we are getting more fucking money out of this.
8,000.
As
I
you,
drag the second one to shore.
Ace seeing Jace dragging the dead body, Ace is just gonna flop on the deck and just sort of lay there staring at the sky.
Zephyr's gonna,
Oh, go ahead.
Zephyr's gonna run over and check the wounds of the people that are alive, which is everybody, thankfully.
Jace covers his mouth.
Oh, relax, young one.
as
I told you there was nothing to worry about. I just slap you on the shoulder as I drag this creature by you.
Despair will also grab the other creature and start dragging it.
Well, no, leave it on the shore, but
Oh, okay.
I wasn't going to drag it into town, but I want to beach him.
By the way, actually, how old are you, Jace?
Jace is
16.
27.
Yeah. Okay, I called you young one. It made sense then.
um,
You know how old he is.
So as you look off, you kind of notice that people and the nearby marina are just like cheering. Like there's a whole bunch of people, mostly fishermen, just like screaming for you and jumping up like excitedly. And a couple
we
people are
did have
going
an
back to the
audience.
docks and boarding their boats, and everyone just seems to be like crazy excited that the waters are no longer poisoned.
As they're cheering, I would like to step forward and I say, as I point to these creatures, "This is what your princess brings to you."
Oh,
And that's all.
shit. All right. I see you.
And that's all.
Okay,
I don't know. Do you want me to roll persuasion?
Yeah, I do.
Cool. Let's see here. 17.
Noted. All right. Awesome. You guys fucking killed him.
Do we get a level?
Both of them.
Yeah,
What's
do we
that?
get a level for that one?
Oh yes, big time.
Fuck yeah!
Yes!
Hey, you get extra attack, Despair.
Oh my god, yes, I am
Hell
nutting.
yeah!
I
I
love
can't believe we
frontliners.
won!
I love frontliners.
Holy
Awesome.
shit, dude!
I
We
thought y'all were-
survived.
I thought y'all were gonna struggle with one of them.
Yeah,
I told you we'd do it.
Y'all really.
we got
killed it,
really
man.
lucky on that first fight.
Yeah,
Then
for
really
real.
unlucky on the second.
The second one at least went how I wanted it. I wanted some sort of challenge. I was like, are they seriously just gonna melt through another fucking fight uncontested?
No,
But
that Jace charm was a nightmare.
Yeah, there was.
And I'm out of spell slots, by the way, so I need a fucking rest.
Yeah, I have literally nothing
Money
except
first.
my 10 wounds.
Money first. Despair is
Money
going to
first.
go straight to the thing. The Adventurers Guild.
Are we dragging the creature all the way there, or are we just leaving it here?
Leaving it there.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
on your way.
Zephyr's following.
What's that?
Zephyr's just following.
Okay. Okay, as you enter the Adventurers Guild, there is already a number of people clapping for you. As you can tell, like the story has been told and it's already made its way down here from the docks. And Persephone's giving you a nice little proud slow clap up at the counter. As people are kind of even approaching you and like shaking your shoulders in their excitement and everything.
Actually, at that, I would like to lean over to Ace and ask him, can you make that spear smell a little less disgusting? Please.
Sure, and he'll use prestidigitation to clean it off.
Nice!
Oh, that's smart. I wouldn't have even thought of that. I wouldn't have thought of using prestidigitation for it, but that's a good move. But yeah, everyone's just super excited as you guys approach the front desk, and Persephone's just sitting there smiling proudly. I can't fucking believe that you actually did it.
And
And we
two.
killed 2!
2.
So I heard. It didn't even seem like nobody even. I'm beyond impressed. Well, I assume that you're here for your reward.
Well, we're here for the reward of the first, and hopefully the reward of the second.
Yes. Well, I have the money for the first one, but as I'm sure you guessed, I have to go speak with the crown.
We assumed as much, yes.
I would like
Yes.
to come with you again if possible.
Okay.
That's what I.
I don't see any problem with that.
I would like to go
Alright.
as well.
Well, why don't you all just come along?
Alright.
Yeah, she hands you. It was 4,000. She hands you
Holy shit.
1,000 each.
big ass sack. Should I do it in platinum? I don't even fucking know, man.
Divides
probably,
neatly.
it's probably platinum,
Yeah,
but yeah,
a big ass
So
sack.
100
Of money.
platinum each.
I'm still gonna write it down as gold.
Feels better.
Yeah,
Well, no, I just don't want to have to do any math at any point in time.
that's fair.
All right. Yeah, you guys with Persephone leading you on the way, just kind of complimenting you and talking about how impressed she is the entire way there, and you can see people coming up to you on the streets, and everybody in town seems to be excited as you approach the city hall and you walk in, and you see up at the throne the king and the queen, and kneeling next to them, Dugar Marquine, as they're in mid conversation. And as soon as you open the door, you can tell all three of them notice you and start kind of giving you a nice polite clap each as Dugar kind of walks up to approach you guys and goes directly to Jace. Well, my, I heard many things about you all, but I didn't think you were capable of all of this. I must say, I am impressed.
We didn't even need the boat.
Didn't even need the boat.
True.
I am utterly shocked at the teamwork of all of you. And he kind of looks at Ace as he says that.
Ace is avoiding eye contact.
Wow.
We are capable of many things.
Ace, you never told me you were such a strong combatant. You never told me you were much of a warrior. Maybe your friends here, your new friends, have taught you a thing or two. Is that it? Or were you holding out on me?
Yeah, they
It
taught
was
me
a team
everything.
effort.
A team effort indeed.
Everyone had an important part to play.
I can tell. You guys sure do work well together. You sure do. Well, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm so sure y'all came here for a reason. Come on over. And he kind of uh, puts his hand on Ace's shoulder and is kind of waving you guys in the direction of the thrones.
Ace is uncomfortable, but he does
He
not
keeps
say anything. He doesn't shrug
keeps
it
his
off.
arm wrapped around you the entire time.
Yep, he lets it be.
All right. As you approach, the queen doesn't say anything. She just kind of got a proud smile on her face as the king kind of stands up. Well, you made short work of what I thought was an impossible task, and you didn't even require the help of our boat or any of our guard. I must say I underestimated you all again.
Yes,
We were glad
indeed.
to be of service.
Trust Persephone gave you your 4,000 gold.
Indeed, but if I recall, the 4,000 was for the one Aboleth. We bring you 2. And thus the threat is completely eliminated from your waters.
As far as I recall, I'm talking in Dugar's voice. As far as I recall, the reward was to get rid of the trouble in the waters. We didn't even know what it was when we wrote it, right? We just wanted the trouble gone. We've paid
And
you
when-
for the jewel.
And when you found out it was the work of an Aboleth, you decided 4,000 was agreed upon, as we spoke yesterday. But that was for one Aboleth.
Let me say persuasion.
Sure thing. 1 sec here. 15. Pretty decent.
And he kind of looks at you, thinking for a minute, as Dugar kind of chimes in. If I may, I wouldn't want to insult the crown or anything like that, but would y'all accept a reward from me myself? I'm just so impressed, and I'm just so happy and secure to know that there's such amazing warriors in this town, and I'd like to put in some of my own money. Let's call it an investment. Would that be okay with you? And he looks up at the king, and the king, of course. What about y'all? Would you accept that from me?
I believe that would be okay.
Ace says
Yeah.
nothing.
Agreed.
I'd rather not drain the. I wasn't really looking for anything extra myself, but I'd rather not drain the treasury, as they are in dire need of assistance.
And that's part of the reason I'm here. It's no secret that we're struggling economically, right? But
Of course.
I'm a bit of a philanthropist. I've been around money. I know how to work with money myself. And part of the reason I'm here is to see if there's nothing we can do about it. Because I come from Theramore, and we haven't always been a place of prosperity, but things are looking up. And I don't mean to brag, but I feel like I've had something to do with that myself. And I just want to have some positive impact on here in Verloria as well. With that said, why don't you come to my manor, dinner on me, and I'll give you all your money. Let's say tomorrow if you're free.
Can I make an insight check, please?
That's what because I know about
please.
Dugar.
Yeah, we all know what's gonna.
I got 22.
19.
18.
What?
22. You're still wearing off that
Oh,
rate.
actually, wait a minute. I'm proficient in that. I'm proficient in insight, so it's actually a 20.
Still got 22.
It seems he seems genuine. He seems like he definitely has the intent to give you the money and invite you to dinner. Although you can tell it's not just because he's, being. He's not just giving you the money because he's impressed. He's curious. He wants to get to know you. He's not threatened, but he's never been around people this powerful and this well known. He feels. I guess threatened might be a good word. He might not be the center of attention, and especially concerned that Ace is the one hanging out with you guys. He just wants to get to know you better.
Do I know if this guy's a lord or if he's just a sir or if he's just a mister?
Most people just call him sir, mister. I wouldn't say lord.
Yeah. That's very appreciated, Mr. Marquine.
Well, I appreciate what you guys have done, and to be honest, it's the least I can do. I just like to get to know these heroes. I've never seen anyone do something like that out there, and with such little effort. I mean, you're a little roughed up, but Y'all didn't seem worried for a second. Not for a second.
Never. We face our challenges head on.
That you do. Well, it's settled then. My place, dinner tomorrow. You can go ahead and ask anyone. A lot of people know where I live by now.
We cannot wait.
Excellent.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. And with that, I bid y'all adieu. I'll see you then. I've got matters to attend to.
Sleep well.
Back at you, Mr. Martori. Fuck, I don't think I know your name yet.
Everybody knows my name.
Oh, shit. Well, good night, Mr. Martorn, and the rest of you.
And
just
to
kinda
you.
Gives you a polite head nod as he kind of puts his hand up in a short wave as he walks off. Is there anything else I can do for you? The king kind of says as he sits back in his throne.
I think our business with the Adventurers Guild is concluded for the moment, but we are, as always, at your service.
I believe you'll need a cleanup crew at the beach.
Oh,
as
they're
well.
already-
We've left the two beasts there.
They're already on the way. They're in the middle of it. I appreciate it.
Perfect.
Ace waves his hand and walks away.
Jace bows and walks away.
What did DM? Quick question. What did the poison of the Aboleth do?
It's fucking weird. And
Did
it's
it do
funny.
damage or did?
No, it doesn't do damage. So while underwater, the Aboleth is surrounded by the mucus. A creature that touches them has to make the saving throw. On failure, you're diseased for 1d4 hour. Well, I guess it does do damage, but and also the diseased creature can only breathe underwater.
Huh.
If
I
they-
would like to request of you, my king, a specific request that you might ask the Alchemers to deal with. I would like an extract of the mucus of the Aboleth.
Well, sure. Do you mind if I ask what you plan to do with it?
I intend to use it in the service of the crown, of course.
Understandable. I don't see why not. They love to
A
get their
weapon-
hands on stuff like that anyway. I'm sure. Goddamn, I forgot his name.
God.
No,
Dugar.
no, it's not important anymore. But I have to, I have to scroll up for it. Fuck it, I lost it. The head of the Alchemers Guild.
Oh.
Karis Tall. I'm sure Karis Tall has already been interested and sent a couple men there to look at it. But as soon as they figure something else, I'll definitely send them your way.
Lovely. I would like the extract of that mucus. A weapon in our hands is a weapon in the hands of the Empire.
Well, I
Or
appreciate
kingdom,
that.
sorry.
Just like everything that you guys have done.
Sweet.
Well, I don't mean to push you off, but unless there's anything else you need, I've got stuff to discuss.
We will leave you to your thoughts, great king.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And
And he just
Despair
goes
will
back to
walk
talking
off.
to his wife.
I step away. I don't turn my back. I step away, and then after a while, I walk out the door.
Yeah, I already bowed and left.
Yeah, Ace is
Hell
out.
yeah, guy.
Ace is outside, like being sick.
All right. Well, y'all did it, and you got your money. And you got a
Holy
date.
shit.
Oh boy.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to take care of before we wrap up?
I didn't want to keep going, honestly, but I don't know if we can all.
I think Jay said he can't. Specifically.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, it's already gone over a little bit,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
All right. Head out, man. Head out.
Alright.
Peace out.
Wait!
But
We need
first-
to do the outro!
Yeah, we
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
do the outro. Jeez.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Thank you for watching, everybody. For watching Dungeons and Disney Channel original movies. See you guys next week.
There was nothing
Yeah.
easy about Aboleth.
Bye.
Goodbye.